Yeah, every day I do this, never feel loose. And when I get up in the game, y'all be improved. A real problem, but I solve them all facts proof. And if you think I'm gon' fold, then you talking fool. Yeah, y'all wanna win, let me spin, boy. All done aside, I'm super fly like I'm hanging off the rim, boy. I've been winning for my kinfolk, and I put on for my city from the intro. Let's go.
I put that time in, my pride is out the roof, I get that grind in. So I'ma tell the truth, I get my grind on. You know the pressure make all of these diamonds. I tell them get back, step back, fast track, big lap, big facts. I'm past that, yeah. I'm trying to get ahead, get out the way. Now move forward, stand back. Now break away, I'm about to bring it on.
I ain't never backing down. Come and step up to the plate. For my city, for my town. I do whatever it takes. I'ma go and get this round. Oh, I'ma go and look around. I ain't never backing down. Come and step up to the plate. For my city, for my town. I do whatever it takes. I'ma go and get this round. Oh, see the time, see the sights, see the sights, see the sights, yeah.
It started from the ground up, training getting round up, channeling it in itself and moving up these mountains. Crossing over, passing bound, for no time to count and keep score. Breaking barriers I never thought I'd cross before. When I get tired on my knees, I gotta dig in it deep. I feel like I'm all alone, and really I just got me. I stand by, actions I went the window. Goodbyes, if you just stood again. Yeah, let's go. How about it, I'm scheming, ride around and I'm dreaming. Once I get the feeling, nobody can stop me. Hit it, I'm on goal, fitting all you foes. Once I'm on the road, I'm knocking out of the door. I got the range, if you wanna come and stand up to me, pull up on me now. If you wanna challenge, tell me, rookie, run up on me now. I'm on the road to the top and I'm not looking back. I'm on the road to the top and I'm not looking
I
back.
ain't never backing down. Come and step up to the plate. For my city, for my town. I do whatever it takes. I'ma go and get this round. Oh, I'ma go all of the round. I ain't never backing down. Come and step up to the plate. For my city, for my town. I do whatever it takes. I'ma go and get this round. Oh, to the top, see the sights, see the sights, see the sights, yeah.
Mic check 1 2. Microphone check 1 2. What it is, what it do. Don't check your watch. You know what time it is. I am 5. This is CRZY, and welcome to season 3 qualifier 1. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce the coldest cammy this side of the southern hemisphere. Say what's up to my homie Big Freeze.
What's up, everyone? What's up?
Away, Masakan. What you say, buddy? Been a minute.
It has been a minute.
Let me give you my good ear. You know, age is catching up with me right now and shit. My eyes don't work the way they used to. But when I look at that top 8 standing, my boy Juju Bean coming fresh of whooping some crazy noodle ass, taking 3rd place. Wait, what? 4th place?
Absolutely.
4th place. Lal. Shout out to Lal in chat. Lal getting the run back and stamping that JP came so deep up some ass. You know, Lal got the revenge kill, bro. That man had been dogging him in Crazy 8's for weeks, and then Lal shows up in World Warrior and then puts some stick to ass. And I was like, oh, for real? You gonna do it like that?
You got the win in the tournament that matters, you know. You got the win in the tournament that
Bruh.
matters.
Bruh. Let's get into let's tap into that real quick, bro. I looked at Lal's stats, right? And I was looking at how many games people had to play to get to the eventual standing. Lal had an 8-2 run, my bro. He has the highest win percentage of everyone over the first World Warrior. Lal Mac placing 4th. Peanut Jujubin, my apologies, Lal. I need to put some respect on your game, son. You actually took 4th. and Juju took 5th. Lyle had an 8-2 run, win percentage of 80%, second only to the big dog himself. Huh? Sup, my boy, Mr.
honestly,
Chocolino?
honestly, that was some of the best street fight I've seen from Lyle.
Listen, bro.
He played out of his mind that weekend.
Listen, bro. That kid was locked in. Man, if Lila's playing,
Absolutely,
if Lila's
absolutely.
playing this good at year 15, when Lyle eventually hits his 20s, bruh, that kid gonna be a problem. Talking about problems in kids, my guy, Juju Bean. Hey, dude, he smoked Unmei. Unmei did not know what to do. Once Juju Bean started locking into the shenanigans that we know him so for. Yo, Unmei, go and check the tapes, bro. You need to do some work on my boy Juju. You need to do some homework. Otherwise, your ass gonna get smoked for the rest of the World Warriors.
Don't watch tape. Don't watch tape. Don't watch tape. We like it like this. We like it like this. We like it like this. We take the free wins around here. We take the free wins around here.
Dude, that was anything but free. Come on, Freeze. Come on, Freeze. That Aki was putting in some work, bro.
He was, but I think I'm gonna take my opportunity right now to put a little glaze on my boy Juju. That man,
Listen.
he is. I will unequivocally say he is the light of the Street Fighter 6 youth. He went up against a player that he has zero experience against, who, according to the commentators, not sure how trustworthy the commentators are with their info.
Oh, wait. Oh,
but
hey, don't say bro, we might have love but this is a safe space, Freeze. You can speak. You can speak freely here. You won't get washed. You can go crazy.
Oh, absolutely. You know, apparently this guy has some international experience. You know, absolutely destroyed that guy. Killed everyone in his path. Besides our second place taker. So I mean, that's a pretty good run. That's a pretty good run, if you ask me. Pretty good run from him.
Dude, pretty
I
good.
mean, I'm suspecting a good second or third, maybe even a first in the near future for our boy Juju.
Dit smaakt zoals een engelet op mijn tong gepiepie.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
My guy. Throw fighter 6-time. Listen, Juno. I don't have time for you right now. I will deal with you later. But right now, what we need to do, chat, we need to have a look at this bracket because this is qualifier 1 for Crazy 8's. And we need to see what the order of proceedings is for this evening. New names, new faces. Borsalino MZ going up against Gladius Lava, who is one of our newcomers to the Crazy 8 scene. And then first up against one of our veterans is Kambiri versus Murambi. Then we've got Haida up against Sequele and Lyle Mack up against Apollo from the hometown of the mother city. Shout outs, my boy. So, Freeze, what you feeling, man? Any matches that you're looking forward to this evening?
I mean, it's hard to say, man. I don't know any of these people. Never seen this Borsalino guy. Never seen Kambiri. So I'm gonna have to feel it out as the matches start. Obviously looking at Apollo. Apollo is a very strong contender, but Lyle coming with a very hard run in the World Warrior. Maybe he's a little tired out. Maybe he's on a hot streak. We'll have to see how the games go.
Dude, that man has the young blood, my brah. That man don't get tired. He's got that testosterone boost from being a teenager. The hormones are raging within that man. Yo, bro, Anik, I'm gonna fix that exclamation bracket link for you quick, my guy. Give me a uno momento so that you guys can see what's going on there. I still have the old one up. It should work as of now. Boom. Bada bing, bada boom. It is what it is. I don't know if Kambiri knows how the things go on Crazy 8, so I'll explain for all those in attendance and the millions watching at home. This is Crazy 8. We run 4 qualifiers. Our qualifiers and our placements have a different format to the finals. But for this evening, the order of proceedings is first to 2 for placements in pools. Winners, losers, and grand finals is first to 3. You're going to have to join us for the next 4 weeks to see how the competition progresses as we work our way towards that finals, which Juju Bean took last week. You can go and check the tapes. My boy whooped some ass. God damn. He had me tweaking here, bruh. I thought that other bruh I thought he rage quit me, bro. And he was like, oh no, I didn't know, but I just could have gotten OS, bro. He might have rage quit, and he was like, maybe I need a breather. Maybe I need to put some ice on my ass because I'm not used to getting spanked like this. So let me take a minute to, figure some shit out. And then Juju was just standing on business. He was like, bro, I got more where that came from. You thought that was all? Son. You're gonna have to deal with this. There's something clapping with my internet either. I've been having internet issues since I became aware of that DDoS attack in Southeast Asia, my guy. So it's affecting different people at different times. Is Kambiri from Mos Murambi? I have absolutely no idea, my guy. I don't even know. Like, do you guys have this guy on CFN? How do we get him in here? Does this man know that the WhatsApp exists? How do we communicate with his brother? Because we don't want to keep things.
How would he sign up if he's not in the WhatsApp though?
That's the other thing. I did post a link in my Discord as well. I'm starting to use my Discord now. Don't shoot me, chat. I am not a big fan of Discord because nobody engages with it. Listen. It is my birthday next month. Now that you bring it up. But we say in caps that out but not coat. I'm fever. As you can see, we got the yellow embers, the yellow heat. But that's what we're about to bring.
Maar is nog stout.
Hey,
Hallo.
Listen.
Hallo.
Talk dirty to me.
I'm not gonna do that.
Pause, buddy.
You
Listen,
must pause.
I'm
What are you talking about?
I'm having too much of a cocklicker time. Okay, it look like we got our first match underway, chat. Let's go. Murambi versus Kambiri. This is placements. This is first to two. Gladislava has entered the room. Murambi, I did not fix the bracket this evening, my brother. Please. I mean, did I just say that out loud? I don't fix brackets, chat.
So he claims, chat. So he claims.
I'm never beating the allegations anyway, so you don't know.
I was kicking off and a drop combo from our Maya, but I'm taking full advantage. Can it swap sides here? Take the Maya to the corner. Going back to the fireball game. Drive rush in. DP. PI. We're not allowing any of that around here.
Murambi with a hard knockdown into the corner. Welcome to Crazy 8's Kambiri. If you don't know, you're about to get familiar, my guy. Side switch. Oh, no reaction.
No reaction from Murambi. Check.
Got check. That one, that deposit cleared.
Level 1 install active. Oh, nobody home.
That man went to the wrong address, delivered the parcel, and somebody said, thank you, we'll snatch that. Round start, A fireball. Okay. Side switch.
Oh, but lucky on the conversion there. Fireball drive rush, the old classic. Double jump in. DPOS. This is not a diamond player, chat. This is a fake diamond player. Fake diamond player. I've never known a diamond player to DPOS.
I mean, you know better than me about what the tendencies of diamond players are, because I'm like a platinum
it's just
5,
that, like,
my guy.
It's just that like DPOS is like a little bit high level, man. Like a little bit higher level than like.
I mean, but
like
it's
your average
Maya,
diamond is
so
not gonna be doing.
can we really, be awarding such glaze this early in the evening?
I mean, anybody with a reversal can do a DPOS. Oh my goodness, the delays. But I'm looking a little bit lost right now. Needs to tighten up.
Listen.
I mean, we do have a Maya on screen, but we've not been seeing that many fans. Just a lot of right guesses. A lot of good guesses, a lot of good fundamentals here.
I mean, we are gonna see only fans as far as my neutral is concerned, but what
is that what you're into? Is that what you're into, Five? Is that what you're into?
I mean, look at her. She's a Kunoichi. Look at those thighs.
Whoa.
Don't lie, bruh. I mean, come on.
What is happening? What is happening?
Nothing but glaze, my guy. But what I did want to say is, earlier in the day, I said to Murambi, bro, look at the bracket. See that you are not playing Zangief or JP. If you so happen to run into Sequele, that is by doing of your own hand, my guy. You cannot put that on me. And the way Kambiri is playing right now.
No, chat. This is a fake diamond play. He's got all the tech. He's got the tech. But I'm giving up the space here. A good jump in. And now we're online. 2 installs. We're online. Next hit is chip. Next hit is chip. Be careful,
Ooh,
Marambi.
jumping back. Good.
Careful, Marambi. Careful, Marambi. Next hit is chip. Oh my goodness. He's literally, he's hunting. Oh. He's hunting for it, and he gets the kill.
Varambi, you're about to lose MR and points in real life, right? Grandmaster losing to Diamond 5. What is happening on screen, chat? Please explain.
This is how I know. You see, this is how I know 5,000 play Street Fighter, guys. This is how I know 5,000 play the game. You don't lose points if you lose to a Diamond player 5.
Well, I did say he's gonna lose IRL and in-game. Yes, Ida, we did say OnlyFans. Are you a fan, Ida?
Another wolf punish.
Dude, he's been getting so much mileage out of that conversion, bro. Marami with the back throw. Drive ball looking unhealthy. Marami needs to let that recover a little bit. Needs to switch up the game plan as well. Oh, what a jump in. No
And the thing is here that Marambi really enjoys. Oh, wow. What a confirm. No level 3, though. Really would have killed on Gakuma. This throw will kill, though. Oh, what? I lied. I'm sorry, chat. I lied.
You can see that Freeze doesn't use throw loops, chat. He's an honest player.
I'm an honest guy.
Kambiri moving on as far as
Wow.
on the winner side of the bracket is concerned. Murambi.
Marambi really a player that enjoys his fireballs and his fireball game. But Kambiri really just showing that he's willing to slow the pace of the game down and really just wait for Marambi to hang himself. Look for the whiff punish here, look for the whiff punish there, take him to the corner and get the fans going, get the throw loops going. Which we didn't even see that much. We just had a lot of the right guesses the first time around. Didn't even really get to see any sort of mix-up heavy offense going.
100%, man. That is an unfamiliar start as far as I'm used to seeing from Murambi. Murambi normally comes into the brackets, hands heated up. You know, he's always got the adamant flames on deck. Looking like maybe he does need to spend time in the lower bracket this evening. Nothing fuels you like knowing that you have one life left and the only thing you have to do is play for that win, for that next match and that next winner spot. But talking about the winner spot, looking to advance themselves into the next winner spot is going to be Borsalino versus Gladius Lover. That is match number 2 for Crazy 8's this evening. Borsalino as well. I did put the room code and the passcode in chat. Like, if you've been watching Crazy 8's for any amount of time, it's absolutely no secret. Probably Will and his constant name changes. That's Will for sure. No way. Absolutely no way, guy. If that's Will, I'm gonna laugh all night. I'm honestly.
Can never have a name for more than 2 months with Will.
Bruh, and also it's not out of the realm of possibility. That's the thing.
Absolutely not. It definitely is not.
That's the thing with Will, bruh. Will is always bringing that aspect of fun, that element of surprise, and you never know. Will can't hide his name.
Will is not a guy for fun. Will doesn't care about fun. Will wants the confusion. He wants the mental mix up. He wants you scared, alone, and confused. That's what he wants.
You should be.
You think you know Borsalino MZ. I don't know this guy. You get in. Oh wait, this guy's really high MR. What's going on here? And then it's Will, and then you realize, and by the time you realize, it's already too late.
I was gonna make a joke about Will in late, and I was sort of like, okay, maybe not. Let's not go there. But speaking about Will, one thing that needs to be discussed about last week's performance with Will, Will was playing like it was his last five up, and his mommy just called his name. Nothing motivated a lighty that was playing fighting games in the 90s and early 2000s, like hearing your mommy call your name and knowing that you are on a win streak, bruh. It's like, damn.
The last game, gotta make it count.
Bruh. Will was playing out of his mind last week, bruh. That's one of the things that I am gonna glaze Will for, is that Will has been playing like a man with renewed vigor. And if it is that Will chose Kambiri, then that would make a lot of sense, because yeah, Will has been playing Mai. Like he said, he's not gonna run Mai and World Warrior. He didn't feel she was ready. But if and that's the thing that I like about World. We'll bring a character into CRZY to test and see if the character is feasible, and then take that as a proof of concept and go and see if you can do it in World Warriors. So it would not surprise me, not one,
Absolutely.
not one, but
Absolutely.
5 to Ivory. Oh shit, Ida. Let's have a look, Ida. Let's see where your match is, my dude. Your match is up against CRZY. So if there's anyone in chat that can take the spot, provided that Ida cannot play, then please stick your hand up. You are more than welcome. If not, Ida, we'll just DQ you, bruh. It is what it is. We do live in Africa, and sometimes the internet just tweaks out, my guy. My internet tweaked out on Monday night. First CRZY 8's were taken. We were offline for like a solid almost 10 minutes, and then we came back, but like nothing happened. So who knows? Maybe your internet stabilizes.
You want me to?
Yeah, please put the feelers out, Freeze, if you can see if there's anyone that can.
Sure.
I don't want to keep things dragging on for too long. Lyle and Apollo, can we get that match while we wait for Borsalino to confirm whether or not he is available? Sorry to keep you waiting, Gladius lover. I do apologize, my guy. The next match would have been Hyder versus Quilla, but like Hyder is saying, oh, you're gonna try and go into the lobby? Okay. See if you can queue up with Sequele in one of the open slots at the bottom, and then we can run Lyle versus Apollo so long. How's that, chat? How are you guys feeling about that match to go next? Where's my water? The H2O. Look, man, sometimes people get mixed because different countries around Africa have different time zones, and if we say 7 o'clock SA time, Borsalino might be thinking it's, 7 o'clock his time, and I don't know if he's in Mozambique. I think we share the same time zone. I'm going to assume here. Geography was not a subject that I did on school, so I might have gotten mixed. I can go, but I'm on my confirmed. Kambiri is not well. Will says he's on his way home. Okay, no stress.
How do we know that? How can you confirm that Will is truly on his way home? How do we know he's not going home now? He's going off of his account, change his name quickly, hop back on. How do we know that?
How many times can you change your name, by the way? Just so, by the way.
I think there's like no limit on how many times you can change your name. I've never changed my name though, so I don't actually know.
Nah, but I like uniformity. I like keeping the same name across everything. Like one of my first online IDs had 5 in it, bro. And like I've always incorporated that into my online ID somewhere. And then when Tony Stark did the I am Iron Man, I was just like, okay, I am 5. That is it. I'm never changing it ever again. That was a moment for me. It was like, holy shit. Okay, just own who you are. All my life, I always wanted a name. Like, yeah, I don't know if this name. And people just been calling me 5 my entire life, and I was like, do I need a different name? Do I want to identify as something else? And I was like, okay, nah, I am 5. Dear and dear. The investigation continues. Can we get the Capcom Fighters Network cyber sleuths to investigate Kambiri? Can we get a deep dive into the matches they've played when they come online, and then can we analyze Will's recent statistics and data as well, so we can get a side-by-side analysis? Kambiri is Will. Oh no, Will, you're not meeting these allegations, bro.
I mean, it ends up as well, because he said he was gonna try by. See, it's time to get serious. The Mai's only diamond. Doing OSDP. We know Will likes the OSDP. A little bit suspicious.
All I'm saying is, if it is Will, it wouldn't surprise me. It's not out of the realm of possibilities. That's all I'm saying. If it is Will, you know what, Will? You got us once again. I mean, you got us until we found out it's you. Like, you had us for maybe like a solid half an hour, maybe 20 minutes. And then please apologize to Murambi, because Murambi's thinking like, who the Murdi just whoop my cheeks like that? There's no way this bra knew my tendencies as well as this bra did. It's 1000% Will. Oh. I don't know what to say to that. I'm just gonna absorb that information. Spicy Rice say, well, it's not with him, well, it's with me right now.
Yeah, okay, bro. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, probably
So
told
you
you.
say-
I was gonna say, well, probably told you to say that.
We've never seen Wall and Kambiri in the same room.
Is Kambiri in the room with us?
Yeah. He just said he's on his way home now. Did you not see in the chat? He said he's on his way home.
Oh my goodness. But I say profile on my friends list when I've never seen him. If you go back enough, you see he's still named Uncle Will while playing my. Oh shit. Ah shit. Here we go again. We got mixed, guys. We got mixed. I don't like now. I want to go in deep dive and see what the significance of Kambiri is. Where would Will even dig that name out of? Like, why Will? Why Kambiri? Now you're gonna need to give us a whole explanation. Now I want to know the lore. Listen.
Yeah, from what I can see, it's the name of a reverend, and it's the name of a movie. That's the two things I can see.
Oh, no ways. Yo, Apollo, where you at, my dog? Pull up, pull up, pull up. Is Will really gonna run the set? It's two different players all night. Well, that name change is taking too long, Will. Can somebody go and spy on Will's profile? I need to get Street Fighter on PC as well, so I can have it on PlayStation and PC and do cyber sleuthing of my own here. Go and check what is really clapping there. Wait, what's the date? Isn't Combo Breaker this weekend? Hold up.
Why say isn't Combo Breaker this weekend? Like you going?
Bruh, I'm a big fan of the premier FGC events.
Combo Breaker is okay. Combo Breaker is okay. I think CEO is like a much better watch.
Yay, it is this weekend, Friday 22. Yeah, boy. Oh, my goodness. Combo Breaker is marked as a Capcom Pro Tour premier event, right? So whoever wins Combo Breaker means that they go directly to Capcom Cup 13, right?
Yeah, if it's a CPT, then yeah. Apollo on the Akuma today.
Dude, that's
Ouch.
That's one of the things about Apollo that I also never know. I never know who this man is gonna show up as, bruh. He's another comedian.
Apollo's like pretty good with Shotos. Like
Yeah.
he can play like any Shoto.
That's
And he's got some other like
niche
niche
characters.
characters as well.
Like he's the laner, is one of the characters that you often don't expect him to play. I mean, he did win Crazy 8's with Alex. I think it was week after release week for Alex. So he won.
I don't know
one
if
of
we'll see the
qualifiers.
Elena again though. But you never know with Apollo. He's just like you also might just get bored, man.
Maybe the Apollo plays for vibes, bro. Apollo is just like, okay, I smart to play this character this week. Safe. Kambiri has 1,194 hours in Battle Hub, 788 hours in rank. Holy shit.
I don't know if that can be well. That sounds too little. Ooh.
What is this this purple Oni skin? Throw out of the
You haven't
Not
you never seen this before.
Oh, bro, this is a dope colorway. Is this one of the colorways that you get
That's-
for Master every month?
No. I'm pretty sure you have to buy this one.
Alright.
It's new though. It came out like maybe like a couple months ago.
Oh. Speaking about coming out a couple of months ago, like I had a look at Capcom's results and I shared that into the groups earlier today. It's like Capcom is doing so well with its current business
Nice and
model
yeah.
that I doubt we are ever going to see the same level of cosmetic availability and customization for characters the way they did in Street Fighter 5. Street Fighter 5 like really set a precedent in terms of what we want to expect in terms of costumes and customization. But like Fireblazer said in the chat,
Oh wow.
it's the battle freaks. That's where all the customization money is coming from. People are buying.
It actually
mad
is
shit.
though.
People are buying mad shit for their custom characters. This and that. And it's like, so if people are spending money,
Yeah,
there-
because like if you think about it, right? Why would they make so much of it if nobody's buying?
yeah. Because dude, whenever you log in, you can spend mad amounts of in-game currency on custom cosmetics, and also like the battle pass gives you like a nice amount of free stuff, and then on top of that, if you want like the really dope stuff, you are gonna have to part with some real cash. You're gonna have to buy those fighter coins, and they're just like, okay, the casual audience is spending money in battle up. They're not the ones grinding the game. That's like the hardcore people, and the hardcore people, they've sort of given that section of the player base okay, you make master every month, here's a new color for you. So that's like something to grind towards. But the battle freaks, my guy, that's where the true customization is. And I don't think maybe it's not a priority for them right now, because holy shit, you ever said that colorway fucking outfit 3, yo, I don't have words to
And I
say
mean,
about
at the
it.
end of the day, right, that is one of the things that people say is like why Street Fighter, or one of the reasons why Street Fighter is doing so much better than City of the Wolves, is because City of the Wolves only really has that, you know, that that's only really geared towards like people that actually want to play the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it doesn't have any sort
Casual
of battle
aspect.
up kind of thing. It
Yeah.
doesn't have like a story mode or anything like that. So there's not really much for the casual player to do. You know?
It does have a story mode. You can play through an arcade mode with all the characters, and you can unlock different endings. And then their version of Freak mode is called Episodes of Southtown. It does get regular updates. God, Lyle.
Oh, quick one. I don't even
Yeah,
know
and
if he's in the
geez,
chat.
bro, we were still busy talking about other stuff and talking about why Capcom won't give us dope outfits, but Lyle just spanked some ass. So there is Lyle moving on to winner's side. So he goes 2-0 over Apollo, and I'm gonna pick up on that point of SNK shortly. Let's see. So our sleuths are saying that Spartan X used to be Uncle Will yesterday. Oh, that is so fucking insane. Yo, do we have eyes on Borsellino? Because then we need to get 2 people.
I mean, isn't it 2 pools matches though?
Yep, we do have 2 pools matches. Cause let's have a look quickly. So Hyder says he cannot play, and Will says he's going to play in Hyder's place. And then we don't know where Borsellino is, but we know that Gladislava is here, right? So does Borsellino, did he fire me up? Berserker Legend reacted to me saying that Borsellino is up, but let me DM Borsellino quick. Let's do that. So while we wait for Borsellino to respond, so the casual aspect of City of the Wolves is called Episodes of Southtown, right? And they keep releasing periodic episodes for it, and it's mad fun. It's like you take your character through. It's basically the equivalent of World Tour mode, but they don't have the created character, and
They don't have the free roam. They don't have the
wild ass
create the
shit.
character.
They don't
Yeah.
have the wild ass shit that Battle Hub has, because you
And
can...
the thing is that Battle Hub is not just that. It's a whole lot of stuff. There's like events and stuff. Like you can, like with the raid events, and then you get a color for that sometimes. You get cosmetics and stuff, and like there's like avatar tournaments and stuff like that. So it's not just like a place to hang out, you know.
And on top of that, they incentivizing you as well to come and spend money in the battle hub, bro. That's the other thing, because like you can win whatever you potentially spent, sorry, on costumes and shit like that. You can win custom costume, you can win drive tickets, you can win fighters coins. So you can just grind your free character into the most ridiculous version of itself and go and play that tournament and do absolutely insane shit. Wow, because there's no
And there's
limits.
not like there's any restrictions on
Yep.
the tournaments. You just you can make the most abhorrent creation ever seen known to man. And they're like, yeah, get in there, bro.
Yep.
Get in there.
We'll allow flagrant foul not called. We'll allow.
You can have 10 million HP. You can have Akuma's moveset, Akuma's normals with a give command grab. Like, you can have the most ridiculous stuff ever, man. And they're like, yeah, go for it, man.
That dude, I think it was early in season 1 or season 2. CRZY had like some wild ass shit. He had like a character that could do command grabs and a character that could neutral skip, and the character had like I don't know how many characters movesets you can fuse, but it had Dalsum shit, it had Zangief shit,
You can
and it had JP
you
shit.
you can take a move from like every character. You can do demon flip overhead plus frames into give command grab. Like you can do whatever you want to, man.
That's mad cock. That is absolute mad cock. Yo, Juno, I see you talking in chat, bruh. Can you run the set? Can we sub you in, because we need another player, bro. I don't think Borsalino is online. He might have load shedding. Load shedding. On my way, y'all still need a sub. Yo, Giuseppe, if you can sub in, bro, absolutely pull up, my guy. You know the codes, pull through. I don't think Borsalino is gonna pull through. So check. What we then are going to do is this. Let's have a look at the bracket real quick, and then we can adjust in real time. So you are Kimbiri and Spartan X. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Okay, so Giuseppe, you can pull up and replace Borsalino versus Gladiuslava. We can get that match going, and then we can get not Will versus Sequele next, I suppose. Like I don't even know, bro. Like, Will loves this game that much that he would fake a whole personality to play twice.
Like he even changed his flag, man. Like we're going a bit far now.
Remember that is
Like that's a bit far.
that is mad dedication, bro. That is mad. Like Will is committed to the line, man. But I'm gonna give you that.
I mean, if Wall joins the room now, then what can we say? What can we say realistically?
Listen, I want to see. Well, I will take it back in front of everyone and I will apologize. I will say I'm sorry.
But Kambiri mustn't leave first. Wall must join and Kambiri must also be in the room. We need to see Batman and Bruce Wayne in the same room at the same time.
Listen. We're gonna need to see Dick Grayson and Nightwing in the room at the same time.
We need to see Superman and Clark Kent together, man. This is...
We're gonna need to see Iron Man and Tony Stark in the room at the same time. Keep it going, chat. Keep it going.
But Iron Man already admitted that he's Iron Man. That doesn't work. Iron Man doesn't have a secret identity.
Yeah.
You see, you've already messed it up.
The
Iron Man 5. Man.
So the Civil War timeline kind of does throw that one out. I'll backtrack. Let's think.
No.
Whose identities?
He already said he's Iron Man in like the first movie. There's a press conference. He's like, I am Iron Man. And I'm not giving up. And in the second movie is about how they want his suit.
No, I'm not talking about the MCU timeline. I'm referring strictly to Civil War comics. In that
This one want to talk about some nerd stuff now. Man.
Listen,
Yes.
bruh, I'm old, man, bro. So I was there. Like, I read the comics in real time. Like, even the MCU and the direction that
guys,
they took.
Five read the first Superman comic. He was
Listen.
there when they released the
Listen.
first Superman comic.
Listen, I'm old, but I'm not that old, bruh. I I would have loved to fucking be around at the release of the first Superman comic, because that cut is worth a shit ton of money right now. Those mint collectibles, bruh. If you still have
a
that shit
really
in the
hard-
sleeve,
It's a really
my
hard
bro.
to keep comics in good condition from that time, though.
Yeah.
I mean, I have some comics that like belong to my dad.
Oh,
They aren't in great condition though, but it's like one of the, like some of the like what was the Teen Titans movie that just released? The animated one. The Dark Contract or something like that. But I have like
I'm not
I have
familiar
the
with-
Judas Contract. The Judas
I'm
Contract.
not familiar with
I have,
the timelines and shit, but that's one thing.
I have a comic from that. I have a comic from that.
That's
the
one.
Judas Contract.
That's one of the things that I wish I got into when, in the early 2000s. But I was big into the Uncanny X-Men. I was big into the Marvel storylines because it was accessible. I'd walk down from the Golden Acre, not from the Golden Acre. I'd walk down from school into the Golden Acre. You'd walk into CNA because I need to catch the train home. So that was like a must stop on the way there. Then I just used to read a couple of comics because they would allow you to like read the comics. There wasn't like an issue in the early 2000s. Like now, I don't know what the vibes is, but yeah, man, it was just one of those things. Here we go, chat. Match number 3 for this evening. Gladius Lover versus Giuseppe.
Marissa versus JP. I can't imagine this matchup is very good for Marissa. Oh my goodness.
Like on paper, absolutely not. She's just going to struggle to get in. He has all the keep out in the world, and he can play rushdown. He can side switch. He can teleport. He's got a complete toolkit, and she's going to be skating uphill. No matter how big your muscles are, uphill is uphill. Oh, what a perfect parry.
Giuseppe jittering back and forth here with the warp backs, but not worth punishing the whoops. Ooh. Wrong guess into death.
But that's the nature of the game, bruh. Casino Fighter 6. 1, 2, I think you can make a maximum of 3 wrong guesses in this game and maybe not die for it entirely. With certain characters you can get wrong, you can guess wrong twice. But then again, the inverse is also true. Like you can guess right 2 or 3 times and you can completely smoke your opponent.
Then you can win.
Yep.
Yeah. And I mean,
How do you feel?
throw
about-
loops makes that a very real possibility, but we're not gonna get into that right now.
100%, dude. I was just about to say, like, how do you feel about throw loop still being as present and a viable option as we go into what, season 4 of Street Fighter 6?
I mean, at a certain point, I think you have to just come to the conclusion and like come to the realization that like it's just part of the game. Like that's just the way the game is. They're terrible. Nobody likes them besides players who are terrible. But I mean, it's true. It's true. The thing about throw loops is that it doesn't take skill. Like you could teach a monkey to throw loops if you really wanted to. And it can completely like narrow the gap in skill level because it's a complete guess, you know. It's a complete guess that is heavily favored towards the attacker, with like really bad implications for the defender. Like any defensive strategy any defensive decision that you make to get you out of the throw loop has a heavy amount of a risk attached to it.
100%, man. It's that situation where the person who scores the knockdown has the overwhelming odds in their favor in terms of setting up their opens and, to my point,
Where are you going?
asserting their win condition. And like Sequela said, certain characters win at the character select screen, and then other characters have to really play to win. And one of the things that I also heard Yipes say specifically regarding the current meta of Street Fighter, and he said, like, when you come from the arcade era, the OG arcade era, the late 90s, mid 90s to late 90s, early 2000s arcade era, there was no balance patches.
There were no balance
There's
patches.
no
The game is the
DLC.
game.
Yep. You learn to play the matchup or you got smoked. And if that is the direction that Capcom is taking with the game, then that's the direction that Capcom is taking with the game. No amount of
I don't know. I don't know if I necessarily agree with that. I think it's we're not in the arcade era anymore. I don't think people will be happy with the. I don't think people will be happy with that just being the case. Like the game just being the game. Like we didn't come this far for there to be no improvement in balance patches. You know.
Yeah. Look, dude, I am of the opinion that in order for a game to stay competitive, the competitive nature needs to go
I've
up.
never seen that target combo in my life.
God.
Never seen that target combo in my life.
You and I really getting started on these 50 points, and these placement matches are just rolling by, for lack of a better term. Gladius Lover moving
Absolutely.
on 2-0.
I mean, Gladius Lover just absolutely willing to just run at Giuseppe. They're not any sort of care for his own life. But I mean, at the same time, Giuseppe really wasn't doing a lot to fight back. He wasn't throwing out any normals, not really throwing out a lot of fireballs, a lot of spikes. Didn't really see many portals getting set up. He was doing a lot of walking back and forward, but despite the walking back and forward, there were no whiff punishes on the whiffs when they came. And there were quite a few whiffs and heavy ones that whiffed heavy punches with Gladius's. So, I mean, he was just giving Gladius Lava the opportunity to just run at him and get in there.
But that's one of the things about Giuseppe, though. Giuseppe is willing also to come in here and try different characters. We know he's a Bison, man, right? Bison is his go-to character, and I feel like if he ran Bison in that matchup, then he would have definitely stood a better chance at not only taking some damage off, but also potentially taking a set and then, you know, feeling a little bit more comfortable into the matchup. Because one of the things against Marissa is you can get snowballed really, really hard, and because we see Lau play on a regular basis, you watch a lot of online tournaments as well. I assume you watch as much as I do, and you know what the basic JP game plan is, and we just didn't see any of that. To your point,
absolutely.
didn't set up the portals, didn't set up the spikes, wasn't really making use of the tools that you'd expect a JP player to use, isolating the other guy at the end of the screen, making him guess, using the side switch when the opponent is trying to
all
advance.
the things that make JP broken, you know, the screen control from close range and mid range with his normals, the screen control from full screen with the portals, like we just really didn't see a lot of that. There was a lot of normals getting thrown out when he was in mid to close range, and there was a lot of portals or spikes getting set up when he was at long range. So just not a lot of real JP gameplay.
100%, man. But the next gameplay we are trying to get on your screen is going to be CRZY versus is Kambiri in the room with us, and it will also join, because then we know, then we'll solve for Kambiri.
I just walk back and forward because y'all do that. I don't know what I'm doing, bro. Okay, so when players walk back and forward, it's like an essential part of neutral, because you have to understand what the other guy is doing and what the other guy wants to do. And then you what you're trying to do is you're trying to walk into that range and walk back out of that range again to make them worth. Essentially, that is like the idea behind walking back and forward. The other thing with walking back and forward is like you just try to like remain active in neutral, like just show your opponent that I'm not gonna stand still and wait for you. Like I could go in, I could just wait here. Like you don't even know what's going on.
So, chat. No, I hear what you're saying, Freeze. I'm gonna touch on that neutral gameplay and what the deliberate intention behind that is. CRZY, I did see your message. Chat, we've confirmed Kambiri is Will. So no, Will, you will not be running a match against CRZY, but Borsalino did say he is available, just texted me. So let's try and get Borsalino in here as well. I just need to exit the spectator so that we can get him in. Give me.
I mean, I should hope Borsalino is available. He signed up.
Listen, this is Africa, bro. Strange shit happens, my bro. Strange shit happens, bro. Time zones, people get mixed. Listen, Freeze, I'm trying to give people the benefit of the doubt, yeah, man. Don't be so, man. Don't be so, Freeze.
It's not about are you available, or can you still make it. That is what you must ask. Not are you available? You must sign up. That means you're available.
You someone make me type Sorsalino. I don't even know why I was at this.
What must I then do? They phoned me for a job interview. Can you come on Monday? Yes, I can come on Monday. Are you still coming? Oh no, I'm not available, sorry. I said I'm coming.
Listen, bruh, different people prioritize different things, and I am willing to give people a benefit of the doubt. Like my boy Cole says, fool me one time, shame on me. So if this is a shame on me, bruh. But okay, I don't wait until we get to number 3 before I let the chopper ring. Nah. Once is enough, bruh. It's like if you show me who you are the first time, cool. I respect you. At least now I know. Invite sent. So I don't know who Borsalino is. If you guys interact with him on a regular basis, I saw Berserker Legend gave him Berserker Legend. Yes, the Legend of Berserker. Damn, now I need to watch Berserker again. Shit.
I don't know that I've played against him. I might have. I don't know though.
Please, if I was looking to rank up in Street Fighter 6 without having played this game for season 1, 2, and as we are now in the dying lights, he's currently offline, I have him as a friend. Cool. I did send him an invite as well. Sequele. Let's give him 5 minutes. It's now 2 minutes to 8. If he's not here by 5 past, then I'm going to DQ him because just to be respectful to everybody else. Sup plot boy. What I was saying is that what would be the best time if you are playing from South Africa, if you want to rank up, if you want to take a character from placements to master, what is the best time to hop online and get games? Because I've never I always have trouble finding games in ranked, bro. Like I will log on at like 9:30, 8 o'clock, and it's just like it's dry. It's fuck all going
It's very weird in Diamond. I always take long to get my characters out of Diamond because there's just no games. So at a certain point, I will just give up and I'll just play my Diamond character in custom rooms. But I would probably say maybe like, I don't know, Diamonds are weird. Like Diamonds will be on like from 6 to like 12, depending on the Diamonds. But there's like a lot of Diamonds now also that I was playing against, like with my Ed and like my Sagat, like when I was bringing my characters up like recently. Like Oolong was a Diamond. He's a master player now. Like there's just not a lot of Diamonds left that play ranked. But I would probably say like anytime between like 6 and 12. I don't know, I haven't been in Diamond for a while, so I don't know how the Diamond streets are looking, but like anytime between there, like when people get home from work basically. And Diamonds will be on like very late. For some reason. I don't know why.
Chippy's in chat saying that you have to jam on the weekend easily, but from 6 to 10 on weekends, that's interesting, bro, because I don't play fighting games on the weekend. The weekend is normally a time when I will dedicate that to whatever third-person action game I'm currently playing. And right now, I'm toggling between finishing Pragmata and I picked up Batman Arkham Knight. Like, it's one of the games that has just been gathering dust in my collection since release, bruh. And I was like,
I haven't finished that game yet.
This game is really good considering when it came out, bruh. Like, holy shit. Like, they refined a lot
all of the
aspects.
Batman games.
Yeah, dude, no, I played the first 3 to Hell and Gone. Like, Arkham City, Arkham Asylum, Origins. I played all 3 of those on the release and I loved every one of them. But Arkham Knight, I think the thing that didn't stick with me in Arkham Knight was the force feeding of using the Batmobile. But then again, I understand that they wanted to give you a different experience and also incorporate the Batmobile because it'd been a request like for so long, like when do we get to use the Batmobile? And like when you finally get to use the Batmobile and like the utility that it offers, and those random like fights that you just walk into, like just cruising around and shit, using it and getting familiar, and you realize like, okay, nah, this is like an integral part of the game. It's a fun aspect of the game, and I don't think I enjoyed that when I tried.
I mean, I don't even use the Batmobile when I play that. I just run around and move people.
I mean, that's a
Really-
that's a very Batman thing to do.
You don't really need the Batmobile. Because I mean, you also get a lot out of just like gliding around also, because you can like stealth attack people and stuff.
Dude,
But I haven't finished that game yet.
That is
Because
my
I did like
favorite
most
way.
of the stuff, but I just need to finish all of the like the Riddler trophies, which is like mad annoying. Just mad tedious.
Yeah, that's
So
one of
I
the,
just need to
that-
finish.
that's one of the
those
other
off.
things that I'm also finding out right now. Like, I'm into the second area in the game, and like when I got to that area, I think it's called Miyagani Island, I opened up like the second or third Riddler challenge, and I was like, why is this so fucking tedious for no reason? Why do I have to go to like 6 different places just to complete one quest line? Like, now I just feel like I'm just gonna mainline the story, and then like I'm gonna leave that as post-game content, because that really does feel like post-game content. But at the same time, finishing the Riddler quest gives you a ton of XP and upgrade points, and like there's things that I want for my build of Batman that I'm leaning towards in my specific playstyle, that those points are really going to. So it's like this catch-22 situation where damned if you do, damned if you don't. But maybe I should just like find alternate ways to go out and grind some XP. Chat, it is 3 minutes past the hour of 8 o'clock. We are going
Oh,
to have
Borsalino's in.
Is he in?
He's in. Yo, just as you say that. Just yo! At the buzzer.
Will says he 100% at Arkham Asylum. You also said that you weren't Campiri. Well, how will we ever trust your word?
You have me. You do have me.
I'm just gonna leave you guys with that. Just stew in the silence, in the uncomfortable silence. Ugh, I hate it when that happens. Borsalino. So now I'm gonna have to change Hyder's name to Borsalino.
Yeah.
The-
Well.
This is mad
You know,
Freaky
don't-
Friday. Mad Freaky Friday here, bro. We just body switching
Just
people.
look at the chat now after this match. Just look at the chat now after this match. Somebody here think they funny. Look at the game chat after this match. Somebody here think they funny. But finally, after about 20 minutes of waiting, we are finally getting into Borsalino versus CRZY.
And if history is going to repeat itself, I expect CRZY to do CRZY things.
This matchup is very odd. The thing about Ed is that I believe that Ed is like the hardest character in the game by far.
play?
Not even close. Yeah, to play.
100% agree with you. From a technical,
He's definitely the
technical
hardest
standpoint,
character.
from an execution
Yeah.
standpoint, from a learning your spacing and which moves to use and which interaction
Yeah.
standpoint. 100%.
Like everything about this character is just exceptionally difficult, and that's what really makes this matchup quite odd. Is that theoretically, yes, it should be free for Ed, but there's just a lot of stuff that Keith has that can make it like quite difficult, and Ed is only as good as you are as a player.
Dude, so absolutely on with that analysis. Like, it has a lot of tools. Like in neutral, you can control space with Psycho Stage, right? You can also control space with backswing, things like that. You can weave in and out of situations and create space where there is no space available. But Keith is one of those characters that can smother you. You don't want to give Keith an inch because he will take 2 miles. And if Kobayan is anything to go by, like, Geef players are up right now. Like, Geef players are inspired. They feel like if this man can fight
I
from
mean, it wasn't
2-0,
even Kobayan though.
if you can
There was
fight
2
from
gifts in the top 8 of the tournament. Of what was it?
DreamHack.
What was the tournament? DreamHack, yes, of DreamHack for the EWC qualifier. There was 2 gifts in that top 8.
Sequele is showboating right now. Sequele knows that he's going to get the response out of me when he does that. Sequele, don't pander. You won't succeed with me. But do it again.
He absolutely will.
Do it
He
again.
always read his brackets for you.
Listen, I am a grappler enjoyer. I'm a grappler sympathizer. Grapplers need love too. Shoto's can't get
No,
all the love.
no.
Strike throw characters
They
can't get
absolutely
all the
can.
love. Why must the waifus get the love? Why is Mai still good after 2 nerfs? Why does she still get plus frames and 50-50 pressure or Phantos? Why? Why Capcom? Why? Why can't we give him green hand? Give him accessibility, give him ways to interact with nonsense. Then people going to cry, oh no, keep is too good or too early on the desperation impact factor.
That was ouch. That was unlucky. That was unlucky. Because I mean, it's guaranteed if he was able to get it meaty there.
Yep. And
Borsalino playing quite well though. Borsalino is playing quite well though.
And
I will
that's
say.
one of the things about the gift matchup. You can play well into the gift matchup, but the
But are you playing well enough?
Yep, but the element of what if is always laying in the back of your mind. And one of the things Sequoia does really well, if you give him the space to do it, is condition you to expect certain things in certain scenarios. And Sequoia is one of the people that can switch it up in that situation and do the thing that you are not expecting. But he also has tells. Like when Sequoia has level 3, that man is churning.
Yeah.
Don't
No.
even for a
No,
moment.
no. That's what you think, and that's why you will lose the. That's why you will lose the. When Sequela is level 3, he is not churning. He wants you to think he's churning. Go back and watch his matches. How many times have you seen him with level 3 and he won a round because of the level 3? And how many times did he win a round because the person attacking was scared of the level 3? Go back and watch his matches.
Dude, Sequoia has been one of the staples in Crazy 8, so I have a lot of footage with Sequoia in level 3. But to your point as well, that's the OS dude. Sequoia is so adept at allowing you to believe, to expect a certain interaction. And I think that's just part of the grappler mind game. That's what you need to do as a grappler. You need to give your opponent some sort of hope and false confidence that they can and will have a leg up in the matchup, and I think that's how you get the mileage out of the character. Besides Sequoia having really good network, one of the things that the grappler must have is good network, but Borsalino, damn, what a
There we
shot.
go, you see? Scared of level 3. Oh no.
Psycho Snatch.
Oh no!
Borsalino could be snatching defeat from the jaws of victory. He had that one in the bag, chat. But he loaded the bag too heavy and the can might just fall through the bottom. Goes for the level 2. Sequele.
Oh no! Oh, what is going on, man? Okay, a little bit of a scramble at the end there.
Double unk
But
check.
Borsalino manages to push out the win.
This is the
The
first
thing about this matchup, especially with Ed, right, is that I feel when I started playing Ed in the beginning, is that you don't really have very reliable ways to create plus frames on your offense, right? And because of that, like you get like it's quite scary to take your Oki sometimes, because you sometimes have to take a little bit of a risk. But that's kind of just the thing, like you with Ed, you have to just be willing to take a risk. Like you have to be willing to just hold the snatcher and hold the DP if they DP. You have to just be willing to do the fireball. If they DP. If they press DI, they press DI. Like you have to run your layer 1 until they force you to start throwing out the backsaways and stuff like that, you know.
Dude, that is exactly where I was going to come in and say that one of the things about it is that you have to have your layers stacked, and you have to have them stacked in such a way that it's kind of like solving an arithmetic equation. You need to have multiple answers to multiple situations where if that layer doesn't work, you know that you're either going to take damage or you're going to have an option that is going to
Oh wow.
Shit.
Not capless, unfortunately.
What were you saying about how many times it's equivalent?
Yeah, but that wasn't on Oki though. He doesn't. He will never do it with a wake up level 3. He will do it there in like the gaps where you never expect him to do it. That's where he does it, not on wake up. Go back and watch how many times is one of wake up level 3. It'll be like 2 in 10 times. 2 in 10 times.
Sequele securing a place on winner side. So Murambi, you have beaten the odds, my guy. You will not run into Sequele. But you will be running into Giuseppe. So we are going to get your loser side matches going. Now that we've completed all our placements, we are going to keep the action. Loser side is going to be Murambi versus Giuseppe, Borsellino versus Apollo. Then we're going to dip up the winner side. Wilbiri versus Gladiators Love, and then we're going to get Sequele up against Lalmac. That's going to be the order of proceedings. You know, one of the things about Crazy 8's, and it's like tried and true tradition by this point, we always struggle to get the placement matches sorted out. And then once placement matches are done and people are locked in, it's like, I bet. Now
This is why I told you.
Now
This
it's
is
time
why I
to
told
get
you.
smoked.
You need to have everybody in the room for the entirety of the tournament. It's 8 people, man. It's 8 people. They don't have to wait that long.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
But dude,
Just have everybody in the room from the
is-
start to the end until they're out.
It is what it is, bruh. We keep to tradition whether we want to or not, but there's just certain things that maybe I must be a stricter TO. Maybe I must enforce certain things.
Yes,
I don't know.
Yes. Yes. You must.
Damn. Freeze, what's in the bottle, bruh? That bottle
What
looks
the-
suspicious.
What? That's a glass. Oh, they don't be doing ours. We buy water and stuff in the glass bottles and like grape tizer and like liquid cooler and stuff like that. But then we keep the glass bottles and we put the water in and we put in the fridge.
Or you can burying me.
No. I'm a good Muslim boy, wife. You know I don't do stuff like that.
Listen, bruh. Talking about good Muslim boys. My wife just got a book from one of her colleagues called Haram, so yeah. Chat, you heard it from Freeze. He's not with the Haram. He's with the Halal only right now. Murambi, absolutely
Right now the
haram.
match is looking very halal. No,
Absolutely
looking halal.
haram with
No,
the pressure
no,
into
no,
that
no,
corner
no,
situation.
no. This is halal. If JP is losing, it's halal.
Will allow. We'll give him the MJC sticker of approval, chat.
Absolutely.
Back
I just
into
spoke to the imam myself.
Back into the corner we go. Baits out. Oh,
Double
really?
level 1.
Oh, you gonna style on him like that? Okay.
Double level
Okay.
1. Unoptimal, but it kills. We had to send a message, guys.
Okay. Sometimes you need to send a message, guys. You need to let people know that you really out here like that. I did say that now that Murambi is in the losers bracket, one of the things that you feel once you get that first life taken is that you've got nothing to lose and everything to play for. Murambi really executing right now. The way he's putting boots to
wow.
ass, it's as if JP is
Attacking the
character.
drive gauge now. Oh.
Yep. It's like JP is the character with 9,000 health, bruh.
But that is just Akuma though. He has 9,000 health, but he makes you feel like you have 9,000 health.
Akuma is second in the game for damage, right after Zangief. Am I correct?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know if I don't know if I'd be willing to co-sign that with Sagat and Ryu in the game.
I'm actually going.
Oh, through! He's through! Oh my goodness! Wow!
Murambi playing like an absolute bastard. Yes, JP, you were right. He is a bastard. Murambi speed running out of losers into losers quarters. God damn! Giuseppe,
you know,
what did you do to
not
Murambi,
a-
bruh?
And you know, JP Akuma, not a matchup that Murambi enjoys, but it is a matchup he's familiar with. And if you're not on your A game with JP, he's gonna he's gonna punish you for that.
Plot boy saying Akuma wearing secret shoes. Is that because he stomped that ass? Next up is going to be Borsalino versus Apollo. Please, can you maybe just shoot them a message in chat there? Because you are working from keyboard and I would have to manually enter each and every letter. It's gonna just take a hell of a long time. I keep saying that I need to get me a keyboard for the PlayStation. And you know what, guys? I do. Please share the bracket. Borsalino, if you want to see the bracket, my dude, you can go exclamation bracket like that. And there you go. I'll also share it in WhatsApp for you so you can see what it looks like. Let me get in there. Cool. Sent it to you on WhatsApp as well, my dude. So looking at the remainder of goddamn, okay, I will hold my pick, and we can get the next match started. Apollo sticking with the Akuma though.
I mean, I do think this isn't too bad of a matchup for Akuma, honestly.
Nah, not at all. Akuma has lots of ways to get in and out first and foremost.
And I think the charge fireball also makes things a bit difficult for Ed sometimes.
Yeah, he has the option to switch up his fireball game. He can go for the air approach, he can go for the grounded approach, and just like that also he can throw off Ed's timing. And that's one of the core facets of an Akuma player's gameplay. And you will see it in any Akuma that they will utilize the fireball game. Damn, KO. Okay, now we speed running. Now we are speed running.
I don't know if I even say that was a speed run. That was like the slowest, most neutral heavy perfect ever. Probably.
I am going to lead off by saying this. You play this game a lot more than me. In my eyes, and maybe I'm tired. I'm fast.
Yeah, but think about it like this, right? Think about it like this. They reset and went back to neutral like a few times. Like, how many times have you seen a perfect where it's just 3 guesses and the game is over?
Talking about guesses, Borsalino guessing wrong on Wake Up Apollo. Ever ready battery. Energized.
Would you believe me if I told you Akuma might have been able to kill them?
Well, one thing I noticed with Apollo is the characters that he does not main, and when I say main, like the characters that he didn't start off playing in season 1 and 2 with, he's a little bit unoptimal with, and you can see it. It's one of the things that hurt him in the finals last week. He wasn't as optimal.
But I don't hate that decision though, because I mean at the end of the day I think that it was like a little bit of a close call and whether that was gonna kill or not, and to spend all the drive gauges to not kill is a little bit risky.
Especially if you want a Akuma player. One of the things as Akuma that you don't want to do is a turnout. Why? Because it immediately puts you on the back foot, and it is Borsalino on the front with the back throw. Are we gonna see? Yes, we can. Inspiration impact. Up a round on the board. Fighting for his tournament life. Trying to stay alive in loser side. What's for breakfast? Okay, we start off where we end. DI to start. Apollo, staggered drive rush pressure. Charge fireball. Borsalino stoic on defense. Hits him with the quick 1-2. Okay, a little bit of lag on the jump there. Kill rush forward, no dice. Okay, we land the one.
One thing about Apollo and Akuma is that I think Ed does struggle with a little bit is the aggression that you can put onto Ed. I think that Ed is just a character with generally bad defense, and that can the aggression can really make things difficult sometimes.
Oh, again, dude. Apollo is now it's like the second time successfully he's breaking that shit on the I was just gonna say now. You'd be able to kill from that interaction. Potential final game here for Apollo. Borsalino is a round in the books, but needs to close this one out early. Push to the corner. Okay, this is not where you want to be. Oh, what a jump, what a read. Selena, you gotta finish your food, man. You cannot leave anything to chance. Oh no, the action's that bad. In that interaction,
I mean,
would you be able to counter with a DI there?
would you be able to counter with a DI?
Yeah, because he DI.
Yes. If you can block, you can DI. I mean, honestly, if I was Borsalino, I would have spent the level 3 earlier. He was on like less than 1.5 bars, so he would have been burnt out. It's a pretty good situation. Push him to the corner, try and take some advantage. Yeah, but I think that's just the kind of decision making that you have to come to terms with as you play the game. You know, it's all good and well to have good fundamentals and to be optimal, but I think that choosing the right combos at the right time is also part of being optimal.
100%
And
knowing which option,
knowing your meter management and how to attack your opponent's meter is also part of being optimal, you know.
Yep, to your point, I was about to latch on and just, pardon me, 100% stamp and approve that statement, bruh. A lot of this game is having the presence of mind to know which option to use, when to use it, what not to go for, what to go for. It's this constant game of balancing offense and defense, and also like there's so many real-time decision making that happens where what your opponent is doing is going to affect what you're doing, but you also run your game trying to assert yourself and your win condition and your character's ability to enforce their game plan, and certain characters just do that better than other characters, and that was very clear from the Akuma versus Ed match. You, to your point, said that he really struggles on defense, and Apollo also playing Ed knows that there's certain things that you can take advantage of in Ed's offense. Like once you do have him locked down, Akuma, very oppressive character. If Akuma has meter, he is going to put you into that situation where you need to respect his pressure.
Absolutely, and Akuma is one of those characters that can really just steal turns and steal turns and steal turns and create plus frames upon plus frames upon plus frames upon difficult situations to deal with. You know, jab, stand medium punch, jab, EX fireball, your plus, go again, go again. You know, you can steal turns with a charge fireball, go in, dash up, in again, 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 again. You can keep the aggression up. You can hang back, play with a fireball. Like there's a lot that Akuma does. A lot of things very well in this game. And I think that aggression is one of those things that he does really well as well. And, you know, when he gets into that aggressive stance, really pushing you into the corner, pushing you into making some sort of decision, trying to get him off you, I think that's really where Akuma shines. Because he can also convert into high damage off of any button.
That's one of the facets of Akuma's kit, is that he is a very, very high damaging character. And yes, if you guess wrong, it does hurt. But what is not going to hurt is your look at this bracket real quick. It is Cambiri or Cam Willie up against Gladislav Sequela versus Lyle Mack. That should round out your winner side matches. We're all looking to get our winners final match from that, and then we'll be keeping, pardon me, things on the loser side after your winner side matches conclude. If this is your first time in CRZY 8's, once we finish our winners semis matches, we finish all our losers side matches with the exception of losers finals, because winners finals, losers finals, and grand finals is first to three. So we don't want to interrupt the action or switch midway through. So we'll run winners semis, losers quarters, losers semis, and then we'll come back and run winners finals, losers, and grands.
Just want to put it out there. Just want to put it out there. I did say Wall versus Gladius in the chat now. And then Cambiri, nobody said anything to Cambiri. He's put a question mark and queued up. So I don't know why Cambiri's putting question marks. Nobody was talking to him. I was talking to Wall. Nobody was talking to Cambiri.
Oh my goodness. We've confirmed, chat, but again, Sequela sent the evidence earlier, so we are well aware.
Oh wow. Okay. Okay.
It's only right, chat. It's only right. It's Cam Willie versus Gladius Lover. Corner pressure oppressive now. But it's one of those characters that when she is on defense struggles because no Mutilus Reversal available on us at but when she's on offense, you kind of need to check yourself. Oh, baits out.
This could be dead.
No Does not get to pick up.
Oh. I think he could have killed there though.
He had
I think
level
if he
1.
spent everything.
He could have
He,
gotten
he
little
built the
extension
level
to
2 though. He would have built the level 2. I think he could have killed, man. I don't know if that's a decision you want to take against Mai.
I feel like in this game, like, you rather spend the meter and use it than die for nothing. 5-6 is like
I think it's definitely very situational, but that was a difficult comeback to make, and I think he made all the right decisions to make it right until the end, and he got greedy, you know. And I think that greed is really something that can kill you in this game. I think that this game is very can be very volatile at times, and I think when you have the kill, you should take it, especially in a round that you weren't supposed to win in the first place.
Dude, 100%. In this game,
Dropping the combo from wall, yeah.
don't leave any damage on the table because you can end up getting safe jump side switch. Okay.
Was not a safe jump. Was not a safe jump.
Well, it was safe in the eventuality that it led Gladius Lover to take it out, but gets thrown for his troubles now into the corner. Needs to be careful of this pressure. You can see, dude.
Gambiri not really pushing his advantage here, really just slowly pushing Marissa through the corner slowly. And there's the mistake that we're waiting for. Now in the corner. Pressing with the fireballs now.
Nice back throw.
Ooh, no DP.
Okay. Apply pressure. Ooh, that's a little bit far to exercise that OS, but gets the.
It was a DP bait. Because if you like drive rush jab on Oki, you extend your hurt box, but if you drive rush throw, your hurt box is a lot shorter. So it's like better in some situations for baiting TP.
That's one of the things that I really enjoy
I mean,
about commentating with you is you will always teach me things.
No, level 3. I mean, I don't know.
Dude.
That was a very scary situation for Gambiri there. I mean, 60% health, you're one touch away from death against Marissa.
One of the things that I identify with Will is that
Gambiri.
Cam Willy. Call him Gamska Willy. The thing that I always identify when we have an imposter is that jab pressure. That always pestering of the light punch button. That's how you know that. If you ever wanted evidence, if you didn't believe the proof that was provided, that's how you know. Okay, we woke up. Maybe a little bit of bar. Pestering. Damn, just got it.
Immediate throw, not taking the command grab here, as we know, or as I know, as some of us know. The Marissa stance that she needs to get the command throw out of is actually weak to throw.
Went for it anyway. What is dead may never die. Gladius Lover adopting the Ironborn mindset. Push to the corner. I mean, she is a Spartan.
Oh, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, chat?
Those on the table. You have to punish those. You did so much work trying to bait out the DP and then you get...
That was dead as well. That was dead as well.
You get the result that you want and then you whiff. Like, I get so pissed.
Don't leave us on the table. Okay.
The reason how we know, Juno, that this is not Harajab is because Harajab is never played in an OB, in a CRZY 8's.
He's also not jumping, so that's how he knows not how to jump.
By the way, where is Harajab from? I always see you guys talking about Harajab.
I'm not sure. I don't remember what the flag was.
Harajab pressure.
Also, Harajab doesn't know how to do OSDP, man. Let's get real here. Come on now.
You know these player tendencies better than I would, man.
Yeah, because I play the game, 5. You need to play the game to learn the tendencies. Come on, man.
Listen, I said today that as of today, I'm going to start playing the game again because why not? I'm not playing any other fighting game other than Guilty Gear Strive right now, so yeah, maybe it's time to play some Street Fighter again. I don't even
Gambiri
know.
looking a little lost with the combos here, not really sure on the conversions.
Looking a little bit shaky. What I want to say, I don't even know who I'm gonna play, man. The only character that I played for season 1 and 2 was Ken. And people say Ken is alright, and I'm like, okay, cool, I'll just stick to my boy. I'm a character loyalist. I'm gonna play through the bad and the good. The same with Nagoriyuki. When Nagoriyuki was ass in Guilty Gear Strive, I was just okay, I'm gonna play my boy regardless. It's just who I play. Ken is also one of those characters that, for me, is a very core part of my fighting game persona. He's the character that I fell in love with fighting games with. It's like my first love, my first Shoto. I don't know why, man.
Oh no.
Ryu just never ever appealed to me. Like when I look at the character select screen when I play Street Fighter 2, oh, I could have been dead. Ryu just like, even though I love martial arts movies and you always rooted for the guy with the headband, Ryu just.
Can we
never-
kill you?
Yeah,
Oh my
we go.
god, we absolutely can.
We go.
This character,
Optimal?
bro. This character. Oh
Optimal.
my god.
What about City of the Wolfskin? City of the Wolfskin ass. City of the Wolfskin, aka Kerry.
I don't know if Gambiri knows that the drive rush, like that low move where she like spins around with the fans, it's actually +4 on non-count heat. So just on heat it's +4. So on drive rush it's actually +8.
Going 0 and 2.
So it's actually +8 on drive rush. So you can actually get crouch medium punch there, or you can even get back heavy kick, and you can get target combo. So leaving a lot of damage on the table there with those drive rush into jab confirms there that he was getting. But we don't know Kambiri, we don't know how long he's been playing the character. Looks like a good player, but still in diamond, so likely a fresh character for this Kambiri guy that we don't know. So
Definitely, but I mean, we
definitely gonna be optimized in the coming weeks.
definitely looking like someone that once they figure out what the character can do and what the optimals are for the character can be, is looking like a mainstay in Crazy 8's. But talking about mainstays, next up is going to be Lyle versus CRZY. One wants to be close, the other one can decide where he wants to play from.
The other one wants to be anywhere he smarts to be. Close, mid-range, far, wherever I smart to be, I'll be there, man.
Where in the world?
I've got broken normals, broken pressure, broken zoning. Take your pick, my brother.
Where
Pick
in
your
the world
poison.
is JP San Diego? Anywhere he wants to be.
Again, another matchup that CRZY doesn't like, but he's familiar with. We haven't seen great results from CRZY in the past against Lao. We'll see if maybe he can pull it out today.
Look, one of the things that will always stick out in my memory is the Red Bull Communicate 2024. CRZY, moment 37. That is just baked into my memory forever. Man parried Mamushka and then went for the SPP kill. It was so hype. It was one of the hypest moments of Red Bull Communicate when it was here. But that time has long since passed, and as we know, Lyle is one of the meanest JPs on the scene, bro.
In our region, most definitely.
Yep. One of the things that Lyle will definitely grow into as time goes by is, like, he got called out for not having any fundamentals, and that's something that you can learn over time. I mean, this is his first fighting that he's taken seriously, and he's looking really, really solid for a 15-year-old, my guy. Really, really solid.
Absolutely. He's dominating the scene at the moment, making big waves in the community.
Yeah.
And he's really growing into this JP character as time goes on.
Yep, and that's one of the other things that I love about Street Fighter 6. Like, Street Fighter 6 is onboarding kids like Lyle, onboarding people like Juju, and it's helping for the longevity of not only Street Fighter 6 but fighting games in general, because that's what you want, right? You want the next generation to find characters that they love, characters that they can find themselves in, because there's definitely an aspect of JP that is identifying.
I mean, speaking of finding, it doesn't look like Sequel is finding his way in here at all.
No dice for Sequoia on that one. Ending that match with a perfect is loud. One game away from securing himself aside in the winners finals. Okay. Trying to go for the teleport push. Sequoia with the armor trying to push towards this corner.
Ooh, driver rush. He said,
Disgusting.
gonna push towards the corner now.
What a call out.
Big jump from Lyle.
What a call out. Realize that he does not want to play up close and personal with the likes of Zangief. And as a JP player,
Here's the thing though.
You can exercise that option. You can switch sides at any time.
Oh wow. Here's the thing though, I don't know about some of these burnouts from Sequela. I do understand that in certain situations you don't want to hold the mix, but I feel it's very dangerous for a character that already has very little way to get in on JP to spend so much meter getting him off of you.
One of the things that you almost feel pressured to do in a match versus JP is just do things for the sake of doing things, because JP can lock you down in such a way where it just feels like he's smothering you, whether it's from full screen, up close, at any range. You always feel like you're playing at his
Oh my
tempo.
goodness, what is going on? Just reset, upon reset. I do understand what you're saying, but I think the thing that could also make things difficult against JP is the fact that JP can mix you, and he can mix you hard for a lot of damage. And I think, and I do understand sometimes that you would want to maybe take a decision to get him off of you, but I think that sometimes you just need to hold the mix and try and make a right guess, especially when you're very low in drive gauge.
Who called Lau out? Javi called Lau out. Y'all can go and search the chat. Go and look.
I don't think it was only Javi though. I think a few people have over the years. A few people have called him out for his fundamentals,
I mean,
his fundamentals and his defensive tendencies.
I mean, he's been playing this game for a year, bro. What, he's 14 years
No,
old?
no,
Has he playing this game more
playing-
than a year? 2 years?
3 years.
Okay, so he's been
Like,
playing fighting
almost 3
games.
now at this
He's
point.
been playing fighting games for 2 years. Compared to the people that are twice his age playing this game, they've been playing fighting games for how long?
I'm not saying. I'm just saying it wasn't just Javi. I'm just saying it was a few people.
No,
I think over the years.
that is the most recent thing, guys. You can
Yeah.
you can go in it.
Ouch.
And that's no hate towards Javi in any way, but like Breeze
Or
said,
Lyle. No hate towards Javi or Lyle.
Yeah.
But I think that
one of the aspects of
I
this game that you need to work on.
Yeah, and I think that especially when you have such a small community, like where we are playing against the same people over and over and over again every day, like I think it's gonna come to a point where we have to start telling each other like, yo, you are really ass at this.
Dude.
If you wanna be better, if you actually wanna be good at this game and you wanna be better at this game, then this is something you need to work on.
How do you grow if you don't work on the things that you aren't good at?
Absolutely.
Just taking this right back, dude, when you look at that first round, the way Sequele put that round, you think that Sequele was gathering some kind of win, but holy shit, just
And that's the thing about
absolutely
JP, he has so
steamrolled.
many tools to flip the momentum right on its head.
But one of the things that I am a big advocate of is if you are in a position to help someone grow, right? If you have information and knowledge where you can be like, hey, come here. You know, this thing you're trying to do, I've walked down this road. Come, I'll hold your hand. Are you open?
Yeah.
Are you open to me holding your hand? And I mean, that goes both ways. The person must be willing to extend their hand, and the other person must be willing to also receive the hand. So that's a conversation that needs to be had, and that's one of the things that we really lack for is accepting help. I'm one of those people, but I'm one of those people that I'm gonna try and figure it out myself before I ask for help. But that's just who I am. But In the modern era, bruh.
I'm the same also, but I think that's also because, like, when I get into something, I'm also very willing to accept help, but only like when I ask for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think that you know, I'm a person that's like really willing to help, especially when it comes to this game. But I mean, at the end of the day, like I've helped a lot of people, but like I've also helped a lot of people, and then like come 1 month, 2 months time, I've seen nothing change. Like at a certain point, it's like, how much do you want to get better?
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
you just pushing into the wind at that point. You're just trying to help someone that doesn't want help. Yes, no, you are not next Murambi. It is Cam Willie versus Apollo CPT, then Sequeli versus Murambi. See, Murambi, I did not do this to you. I did not do this to you. It was not me. The matches make themselves, unless Sequeli looked at the bracket and was like, I'm gonna spoil this man's day. Which is also not the case because Sequela won't throw a match. He's not Cam Willie.
Unless he wants to spoil Murambi's day, obviously.
Yep, he's not Cam Willie. Being questioned by the Madlanga Commission is less oppressive than JP matches. Bet. Actual factuals, plot boy. Actual factuals. But to your point, Freeze, like me as well, man. I'm one of those people in life, and just by way of having to figure out things, because I was never privileged enough to have a mentor in any aspect of my life. I was just sort of left to my own devices to figure things out, and
Yeah.
I enjoy the journey of discovery and struggling and then figuring something out. But dude, if I don't know something, I will ask. I will be like, yo, what's the deal with this thing here? Why? Because you essentially closing a gap for me. If you have knowledge and tech about a certain interaction or certain situation that I might not understand,
I don't
as
mind
well as
telling
you.
players how shit they are. Yeah, we know, Will. We know. Don't need to tell us, bro. I mean, I will say I do enjoy helping people. I do enjoy helping people.
Dude, you one of the people that
In
is
general,
always.
not even in this game only. And like I said, I don't enjoy it when I try and help someone and then I come back a month later, 2 months later, and nothing has changed. But I do also really enjoy it when I do help someone and I come back in a month, 2 months time, and this person has improved, grown tenfold. I do really enjoy that. So.
Yeah, I'm also down to help anyone, man. One of the things I love is putting people on. If I can open a door for you because I'm in the room already, dude, I'm gonna be that guy. But I'm gonna open the door from the inside and be like, yo, this is where it's at. Come and have fun. Here's access. Come and join us. I'm not the type to pull ladders up from people, my bro. I'm the type to just extend the hand down and just lift you up with me, because I believe that a rising tide lifts all boats, man. And how do we grow as a community if we're not willing to extend a hand and help?
Unless it's some people. I think some people, it's like, I'm not gonna chop down your ladder, but this is my ladder. Well, maybe get your own ladder. This man can use my ladder, but not you. You can't use my ladder. Not you.
Nepotism at work. Nepotism at its finest.
No, not nepotism. Some people just don't deserve to have the help from my ladder. Okay. I worked hard to get that ladder.
Only ladders, you guys. Can we get Cam Willie and Apollo CPT to pull up for our next losers match? Assemblief. Let's keep it moving, guys. Let's keep it moving. Where is Apollo in my chat? And click reply again. There we go. Okay, talking about pulling up. Yeah, we are loser side as far as matches is concerned, so we should get our next match pulling up. Curious to see how Gladiuslav plays into the JP matchup, because I think that but when you look at the way Marisa plays, Marisa's a bruiser and Keith is a pure grappler, right? And they sort of have similar game plans where they need to be able to get in to assert their win condition and to assert their pressure. And man, like, we sound like broken records at this one, but JP just has tools that answers interactions and situations that they don't have answers for. It's one of those matchups where you are really going to have
Yeah,
to
no.
grind that matchup in order for
mean-
you to get a foot in, and that's a hard thing to do in a JP
absolutely.
matchup.
And I think that JP is one of those characters that has the tools for every matchup. I know there's gonna be people that say,
Okay, freeze,
JP
freeze.
has losing matchups, JP has this, JP has that. Yeah, sure, JP does have losing matchups, but I'm also gonna say that in those losing matchups, I also find it very likely that he can win those matchups.
That's one of the things that you always notice about a JP player. No matter what match they're in, they never look like they are out of the match. They always look like they can play into a situation, and they
Absolutely,
oh, this is how we know. This is how we know. The truth shall reveal itself in time, and the
The
truth
jig is up.
shall
The jig is up.
set you free, Willie. The jig is up, and
be
the
on the dive
dive
thing.
kicks come down. There we go. There we go. That signature
DP.
pressure. That
Oh.
signature pressure. We're not gonna lie. I've really been liking the way Cammy has been looking. I mean, this is the first time I'm seeing her Cammy.
Obviously, but just the I know just from my word. I don't know how long I can keep this up, man. Wall is like the only guy that uses that heavy punch setup, man. There's no other Kemi in the world that uses that setup besides Hurricane this weekend, and he came third. So I don't know how much to say about that. But the Wall is like the only guy I've seen use that setup. Anyway, yeah, the forward medium punch on the demon flip. That's something new that Kemi players have been like utilizing in this matchup. I mean, you have a really good option in terms of dealing with kind of an ambiguous air move that can really bait out your DPs, deal massive damage, you know. And that's something that a lot of players, Punk especially, I think, I don't remember what tournament it was, but he like absolutely howled somebody in the corner with that forward medium punch, the jump medium punch, EX dive kick, or just normal dive kick, just holding them in the corner, not allowing them to escape with the demon flip or bait their DPs. So Cambiri really showing here that they know the tech for this matchup.
And that's one of the other things that once again proves that the imposter is in the room with us, bruh.
No, we don't know that. We don't know that.
He
We don't know
is
that.
among us because Will also plays Akuma, and that's one of the things that as an Akuma player you will know that one of those interactions is okay, that's a gap there where I can take advantage of that. Confirm is Apollo CPT doing 50% damage off that combo, gets the grab, trying to work on that drive bar right now, and he needs to find 1 or 2 more openings to close around. They trade.
Apollo gonna have to be careful here with the fireballs.
Yep.
Can come from downtown with a level 3,
Yep.
punishing that, so he's gonna have to be careful.
Finds the
Oh,
one to
should be able to
confirm
kill you with
extensions.
level 1. He does so much damage that kill. Oh my word.
Optimal.
This character does so much damage, man.
Listen, Juno, some people win at the character select screen. Other people select the character that they want to win with. They're not playing the same game. But Apollo, he's playing the game right now. Oh, trying to go for the flame of lipstick, but meets him with the
Really nice
A to A.
conversion
Is
on the
Cambidi.
A there.
Has to be careful with throwing these fireballs out. Cammy does have the spinning knuckle that can pass through projectiles, so shouldn't get to the hooligan flip into the corner. No level 1 close out.
Kill though.
Yep, one touchy is all he needed. Cam really up a round, needs to put another one on the board to potentially secure a final game for this first of our losers quarters matches. You
The
know
thing about Akuma though is that Akuma's fireballs are really good, and Spin Knuckle is not what it was on the game's release. So you can really oppress Cammy with the fireballs, but there are a lot of options that Cammy can take that makes it a bit dangerous. You know, she can go with a dive kick over the fireball. She can do the Spin Knuckle, EX Spin Knuckle, even maybe on reaction, or Spin Knuckle as a read even. So you do still have to be careful, but That's definitely something which you can press Cammy with if you use it correctly.
Yep, and one of those things that if Kambiri is really following in the footsteps of that Will guy is that they just will hard read some situations and just call out certain interactions because they are just catching onto the rhythm on the floor, and that's one thing that Will does really well. Look at how they attack the drive ball as we
Another drop on the conversion there, on the counter conversion.
Are there members of our FGC that help people play replay analysis? I don't know if there's anyone doing it currently, but Jabi did do that. When he used to stream, he doesn't stream as often as he used to, but he was probably the only high-level player. And then that's one of the things that I wish we had more of, right? I wish we had more of a high-level Street Fighter players with regular streamers, like the ones that hardcore grind this game, that have matchup knowledge, that have tech knowledge, that are willing to sit with players and look at information. But look, that's a time commitment and an investment from their side that maybe they feel their time is better spent learning or refining aspects of their game, because certain people are aiming for the international stage. Jabi specifically, Mark specifically, Jack specifically. These guys are looking towards the world. Why? Because they are the players that are carrying the flag for our region. When I say region, I mean Africa right now. I don't know of anybody else that competes in our region, the Southern African region, that's playing at their level. The only people close to their level is Lyle, Juju, Will, Sunny. Am I missing anyone else, please?
Lyle, Will, Sunny. I think Apollo's pretty close as well. Apollo's quite good. Ren.
Forget Ren, dude. Jeez.
Ren.
But
Yeah.
none of them, with the exception of Apollo, streams. And Apollo's also one of the guys.
And
Apollo,
Juju. Juju streams as well.
Yeah, Juju as well. So Juju streams quite often. He will share tech with you. He will definitely speak to you about a situation.
And there
if
it
you
is.
ask him.
Oh! What?
Yeah, that was.
Oh, that's bad unlucky.
That was not.
That's
the
bad
outcome
unlucky.
I was expecting in that situation.
I think if it was the...
See,
I think from that distance, from that specific distance, like full screen, if it was the faster fireball, it would have worked.
Yo, to your point, Plotboy, are there any international streamers that does that kind of thing? Because I don't think I've...
There are international streamers, but they don't usually do it for free, really.
Yeah, they normally do coaching on Notify, right? Because they were like,
Yeah.
charge you people, okay, this is final game, final round, potentially one of these dudes are going on Makuma is but no level 3 on the jump in. Unlucky. Apollo CPT dying to old man reactions, Uncle Weezy, Kambiri. I don't know how many identities this guy's gonna adopt throughout his lifetime. I'm just gonna call him Chameleon right now.
Kawillian.
Right? Chameleon. Oh, that feels so much better. Jeez. Oh my goodness. Just feels so much better than a D-pad. Now I know why I invested in it. Thank you so much for showing up to Crazy 8's this evening, Apollo. Tonight is not going to be your night. One of our previous winners here for Crazy 8's. Cam Wheelie moving on. It is going to be CRZY versus Murambi. Murambi running into his bracket demon like clockwork. This is a low matchup, chat. Yeah, the connection looks to be a little bit unstable. Okay, looks like it's settled down. Murambi's one of the people though, like his connection has been decent for as long as he's been playing this game. But I've never heard people say to Murambi like, yeah, Murambi, whack connection, bro. Okay,
Yeah. I think Murambi's connection is usually it's a little bit spotty, but for the most part, it's quite stable.
I mean, dude is playing from Kenya to SA, bro. Like that and his connection. So like whenever you're playing Murambi, never have to guess like, yeah, what is this connection? Damn, almost killed, but that Zangief out kicking in. And Akuma is not a low damaging character. Akuma is one of the characters that can and will do damage. Early push to the corner.
Absolutely.
Oh, just out of range. Eats up. Fat SPD.
And that's kind of the thing with Geef as well, is that you have to be careful where you create gaps, and especially the 5-frame gaps or the 4-frame or 3-frame gaps, and where you create minus frames for yourself, which is obviously why it's quite difficult for some characters to play against Geef, purely because like kind of part of your game plan is to go in whether it creates minus frames or plus frames, and every time you go in, kind of like Honda, you know, it's not just that. There's a lot of reasons why the Honda matchup for Geef, why the Geef matchup for Honda is very difficult, but that's one of them. Every time you headbutt, it's a mix up on yourself.
So Quilly did like 2 kings in this round, and Murambi is hanging on for dear life in Ghana right now, but this hill that Murambi has to climb. Oh, miss input. You know that is a miss input. Might have been wanting to go for some kind of shimmy there, forward, back and forth, to try and bait something out. Ended up getting smoked on that interaction.
I don't think it was necessarily a misinput. I think that is minus in burnout, so I think he was just trying to take a chance there. Steal a turn back. Pretty risky turn steal though. Are we still first to 2 year 5?
Yes, we are. We are losers quarters right now, so
Okay.
we should be finishing our loser side matches. After this one is going to be winner of this versus Cam Willie, and then we should be switching to our first to 3 portion for the remainder of this first qualifier for Grade 8's. But Murambi trying to work his way into a game and needs to be careful with it. I was about to say he was about to go level 3. The level 3 is locked.
Not many mistakes you can make on Akuma in this matchup. Maybe 2 mistakes. Maybe 2 mistakes. And I think that's kind of like what people say about this matchup, is that it is in Akuma's favor, but it's very, very scary because your margin for error is so slim.
Yep. You can guess wrong, I think, 3 times maximum as Akuma into this Geef matchup, because you can die to 2 OD SPDs and then maybe like a charge DB, and that's game.
2 OD, like if it's a punish SPD, then yeah.
Yeah.
Like if you drive reversal, or if you try and go for the throw loop and he backdashes your throw into like EX SPD, like that's mad damage.
Yeah, one of the other things that also does mad
damage.
damage is my loyal fans. You get clipped with the level 3 as Akuma. Yeah, that's definitely cool.
Or even a DP punish with like the cartwheel combos where they like cartwheel and then they like run up with a hull stab into the ASP. If you get hit with the ASPD combo, any combo that ends with the ASPD, you are taking like 60%.
Yeah, 100%. And the fact that it is Akuma is that it hurts so much more because the extra mental damage that it does. Talk about extra mental damage, slight interrupt, moment of visitation, EX SPD. Sequele potentially looking to close this one out.
And that's what I was talking about, man. With the gaps you create, where you want to create the gaps, because that is one thing I know about CRZY. CRZY, if he knows the matchup, he knows your character, he knows where the gaps are, he's gonna know where to be mashing those
SPDs. And that's the other thing about CRZY. Like CRZY's inputs with Zangief are so clean. Like he's always anticipating where his next opportunity is for big damage because he knows those opportunities aren't going to present themselves very often. And right now, they have all the right opportunities for himself in this room is Marambi. Adam playing. Oh my goodness. You thought the jump was safe. One interaction. CRZY kind of forced the issue here. Needs to be careful. Is emptying that drive rocket a little bit too aggressively for my likes. But the jump in confirms CRZY moving on Lewis' side. Rambi. Your bracket demon lives to haunt another day, my guy.
Again, not many mistakes you can make in this matchup. Not many mistakes you can make in this matchup. But safe jump is actually a good option against Geef. But you have to safe jump differently. You have to safe jump differently. So if when you do the safe jump, instead of down backing to block, you have to neutral jump instead of down backing. So if you get the hit or the block, you'll get the hit or the block. But if they do the level 3, you'll jump it.
Just one of those things, man. As an Akuma player,
It's just a matchup thing. You have to know. You have to know it.
As an Akuma player, man, you can only guess wrong so many times. And in that interaction, he jumped, thought he was safe, guessed wrong, got C8 on wake up, did mad damage, and then it was one interaction away, man. It's just one of the things that you learn to accept as an Akuma player. You are going to roll the dice in some situations, and sometimes you are going to land on snake eyes, and this was one of those.
Absolutely.
This was one
But
of those
you also just have to know. You have to know your setups. You have to know how to do them.
It's not winners finals yet, my brother. It is losers semis Cambiri versus CRZY, guys. It is not first to 3 time yet. This is our last first to 2 match, CRZY versus Cambiri. And then we go top side to your winners finals. It's going to be Lau versus Gladius Lava. And then the winner of this loser semis is going to receive the loser of winners finals. Did I say that right? Am I cooked? Am I tired? Am I talking cock? I don't know. But thank you guys for hanging out this evening with us. We are 5 past the hour of 9 o'clock.
I don't know if you're tired or what.
We've been like, no, I'm cocked out,
receive the.
I'm cocked out, bro. I'm just rambling at this point. We are 2 hours.
Like that one
into
guy is
this.
gonna receive the other guy is a bit crazy to me.
Listen,
But I mean, hey.
listen. I'm not here to judge anyone. If you are the receiving kind or the giving kind, go crazy. No judgment from me.
It's like League of Legends, man. You either play top lane or you play bottom lane, you know?
That's one game I've never been able to get into. Like, I understand the mechanical skill that goes into it. I enjoy watching Worlds. I enjoy watching the LCS splits. I enjoy watching the MLS splits. Like, I, as a spectator, really enjoy watching League.
Campini's got quite a deep bag here.
Listen, I definitely
My
think,
Cammy, Chun-Li. Quite a deep bag here.
I definitely think they've been watching one of our local hometown heroes, bro. The Beast from the
Have
East.
to be, right?
They definitely been watching their replays, my guy. This is like one-to-one cloning of another man's playstyle.
I mean, I've started playing League recently. I didn't play before. I started playing it recently.
What's the ping like?
160.
Oh my goodness. Just that alone puts me off. When I hear you playing a game like League at that ping, then I'm just like, nah, bro. Do you queue into other
I mean, it's not
people?
too bad.
Do you queue into other people also playing on 160 ping? Because then that would make it
No.
evil.
No.
No ways, bro.
I've been playing games like that for like the last almost 10 years. Bro.
Bro, you don't have to
Really?
give me the brain speech where you were blaming the lag.
I was though. I played Valorant. I played Fortnite. I remember I played Fortnite in season 2. Season 2 Fortnite. 160. No, I think it was 180 ping at that point. That was the lowest you could get. We used to go to 500 ping Brazil servers. 500 ping Brazil servers to get easy wins because the players were bad in Brazil servers. I remember that. You could literally take out your rocket launcher, you shoot your rocket launcher, you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, there the rocket come out.
Damn. That is one like Fortnite. I've also been playing on 160 because like locked out. Me and my homies, we just like okay, they don't play fighting games. We sort of met in the middle because all our kids play Fortnite together. We were like, and then we just ended up playing Fortnite for like 3 years straight. I think I dipped off Fortnite after the Marvel season. That's like when I was like, okay, now I'm not vibing.
Nah, I stopped playing Fortnite.
I'm not vibing with this game anymore.
I don't know when I stopped playing. I think just before the Marvel season. I played for quite a while, but I think for me, like the downfall was like after season 3. After season 3, that was like when they first released like the Voyager skin, like and the Hop Rocks and stuff like that. Like that was like the best season for me. That was like the greatest season. And then after that, I think it was just a downturn. But I mean, I like League because I play a lot of Deadlock. And I enjoy the MOBA aspect of Deadlock because it is a MOBA, but it's like a shooter MOBA. Whereas like League is like a top-down MOBA.
Yeah.
But I enjoy the MOBA aspect, but sometimes I don't really list to like do all the movement and the aiming and stuff, and I just want to play a MOBA. So that's why I started playing League.
And what I know from League is that Riot does a really good job of switching up the meta. So you also need to have like a deep bag of champions.
My bag is not deep. My bag is not deep at all. I can play like one champion at the moment.
Campiri looking a lot like Weezy F Punk.
Nah, he's looking like Kambiri, I think. He's looking like Kambiri. Don't make comparisons now. Come on, 5.
Dude, I can't help
Kambiri is his own player.
I can't
Okay.
help it. I've watched Will play so many times that this Campiri guy is like, I don't know, man. Probably twins lost at birth. We need to check with Will if his mom had another brother that she never told him about that's also into fighting games, because this is looking very, very like, hey, I've seen this before. I've seen this movie. I know how this goes. The movement.
Oh wow.
Chinese
Ouch.
walk speed is so good. Going to level 3.
And Kambiri really seems like he knows how to make use of that walk speed to the best of his abilities.
That is all she wrote. Getting the grappler out in a hurry. Okay, chat, this is, we've entered into the final stretch of Crazy 8's number 1. Why am I inviting people? Jeez, I need to go get some rest, guys. Holy. Let me just do a quick stretch there of the muscles. Okay, we are into the winners final side. This is the first to 3 portion of the evening. We should be getting Gladius Lover up against Lamek. Lamek already queued up on the P1 side. Let me reset the score and then just also update our name tag so that as we go into this, we are ready for business. So it is Kambiri in losers finals. The loser of this one is going to run back-to-back matches. 0-2 to Kambiri. Here we go.
Now getting back into this Marissa JP matchup. As we saw earlier, the matchup not really great for Marissa, but Giuseppe kind of just letting Gladius Lover rush at him, do what he wants. But we do not have Giuseppe here. We have Lyle Mack, far more proficient with the character. Been playing the character since release. So we'll see how he deals with somebody who is a little more proficient with the character.
Dude, one of the things that I actually have never asked Lyle about is how did he pick up Street Fighter, because did someone show him the game? Did he see an online tournament? Like where did the, hey, I'm a Street Fighter player now come from, and like you always see like Lyle's homies. Lyle's homies always like hopping to chat when he's playing and show love, and like he's been trying to get him into the game, but they say it's like really hard to get into the game because Lyle is just cooking them.
I mean, yeah, when I had some friends who started playing the game, they stopped now because they couldn't really find the balance between playing the game, like learning the game and working. But I thought that would probably be the best, like, chance for them to like get into the game and like learn it against each other. But I mean, it didn't stick. So I mean, fighting games is really niche, really hard to play.
Yeah.
Especially because you have no transferable skills from other games.
Yep, 100% correct. Fighting games only transfer skills from fighting game to fighting game, and that's like the baseline fundamentals of being able to play neutral as well as inputs. And fighting games also are notoriously hard to get into because you can't blame anyone else when you don't win. There's this aspect of when you play team games or MOBAs or any game in the modern era where you can just click to play up on and then just have fun and press buttons. This game is going to require you to, over time, keep investing in different aspects of learning and understanding it. And some people gel with it, some people don't. But one of the things that has kept me with fighting games for as long as it has is that they always find new ways to reinvent the wheel. Street Fighter 6 has done an amazing job of reinventing the wheel as far as 2D fighting games is concerned. This is the premier 2D fighting game for many reasons. Capcom have done a really good job in terms of making a game that is accessible to casuals, but also presents a skill ceiling that is really high for players who want to engage with the game at that level.
What an option.
Yeah. Just goes into one of the stance options, right? She can confirm out of that stance option.
No. So that is the stance. So the stance in and of itself is a counter. So out of the stance, the counter stance, you can do command grab, over the sweep.
Oh, Odin unleash a warning doubt. Pull it out. And now just like that, switching up the tempo entirely, puts Gladius like into one of the Superman's
Right through.
neutral skill. Needs to be
Looking like a Roman Reigns in his prime.
Phew, bruh.
Just slowly walking him down here. Oh no.
Damn.
The wrong place to press there.
Damn, dude. Like, I was about to say Gladius level means one opening to confirm into kill, but the same can be said about Lyle. Lyle again, just finding the thread to victory, just weaving his way into a situation that allows him to close out the round. And JP, man, just feels like he can convert with anything.
I feel like he can, honestly. Especially with the juggle points that he has on his heavy punch. He has like mega wish combos. Now mashing on the safe jump here, expecting the read on the parry, taking his turn back, stealing the turn, right around, right through. Now you're in the corner. Time for the mix. Wow. Wow, is this... Wow! Oh my. What a wolf punish on the stand heavy punch there.
One of the things that I think Captain is probably struggling with is how would they balance this character without taking his identity away, because his identity is carved around the fact that he has access to all these different ways to engage with his opponent, and that's what really sets him apart from the rest of the cast, is that he can do this, he can zone you, right? Now if he should choose to do so, he can teleport and side switch. What other character can teleport side switch from full screen besides him in the game? I don't think Akuma has a teleport, but it has a tell. His doesn't have a tell.
Yeah.
The tell is that the portal is there, but it's 50-50. You don't know that he's going
No, there
to
is a towel, there is a towel. He has a animation, so he spins his cane around. Like in a, kind of almost like a clock. He spins his cane around. And he starts dematerializing. And there you can see like the portal does a certain animation when he comes through it. But
I would not have
It can be
noticed
kind of
that
difficult.
if you didn't point it out. So he spins the pen anti-clockwise. Is there a situation where he spins the pen clockwise? Where
No,
that's
there
also a
isn't.
tell for something else.
There isn't.
Dude, like
So
that's an insane level of mental stack that you have to commit when playing this matchup. Not only do you have to watch for the things that is on screen, you also have to watch what he's doing with the pen in order for you to have
do we get a spin here? Not yet. Next it kills.
the corner.
Oh my word, the nerves. No confirm on that either.
Oh, now he's gonna get clipped. Back throw. This is gonna hurt. Oh, lucky drop. Ups to level 2.
You just got hit.
Yep. Dude,
Getting
blocking,
fully punished for his
blocking
errors here.
Mamushka. Ah, no reactions. Loud.
Fully punished for his errors.
Taking full advantage of the fact that he was locked into the corner and he was scared.
I mean, I think for me, the way that this character needs to be balanced is that he's too good in too many areas. So the problem with his normals is that they actually, like his heavy punch actually has kind of like a retracting hurt box on startup. So he has he has very little extended hurt box on whiff and very little extended hurt box on startup. So you kind of need one or the other to make the buttons balanced. And I think the other thing about him that's really strong is the fact that is his level 2 as well as amnesia. Like the combination of those two is just what makes him extremely powerful. So it's not that he has a really strong reversal or a really strong level 2 option. It's that he has both. And I think the problem that people have is that, let's say I get past his zoning, which is also extremely powerful. I get past the obstacle course, I get through it, I'm at the end, what's my reward? Well, my reward now is that I have to deal with some of the most advantageous normals in the game, as well as potentially getting reversal into a mix.
And that's one of the things that characters like Marisa is always going to struggle to find answers for, because she doesn't have access to safe options where she can approach in a way that doesn't put her at risk. Her entire Bruiser game plan revolves around, I'm going to take a risk in the situation, and you can essentially hang back and side switch. You can just
She doesn't even have access to an especially good reversal without bar.
Oh, I held my breath in anticipation, and it looks as if Lyle is going to find himself in grand finals.
And I think this matchup is especially difficult for characters like Marisa, Zangief, even maybe like Lily, because they get past the obstacle course and they get into melee range, but they don't feel rewarded for all that work that they put in.
Yeah, you are definitely committing a lot of effort, work, and resources to try and maneuver around the type of on-screen pressure that JP can create. And right now, he's controlling the mid-range. He's also pressuring you into blocking. He's attacking your drive bar, and you need to just take every chance you get. To my point, Gladislav are making use of the fact that they don't know whether or not they could potentially get another opportunity. Can go for the burnout here. Oh, that was a wolf on the drive rush, but needs to be careful. He does have level 3 and Lau does have those young man reactions. He can't pop that. One body. Oof. Pressure. Pressure.
Confirm here, may not kill because of Marisa health, but will definitely put him in burnout.
Yeah, might not kill him, but definitely gonna bleed. Ah, GG's. Gladius Lover getting sent down into the losers bracket is going to have to deal with Cam Wheelie. Alright, it is 20 minutes past the hour of 9 o'clock. We are nearing the end of your action for this evening. potentially 3 more games if the winner of this one is able to reset the bracket. But against the JP, it's gonna be a tall ask,
tall order.
man. That is a tall ask.
I mean, have you seen that? Have you seen that clip from Broski's video from Faraja where he's playing against Mars, and he blocks the whole JP level 2, and at the end of it, all he gets is a burnout on himself.
Oh my goodness. Oh, that must feel so tilting, bro. That must be super tilting. That
Not only that,
you put in
tries
all
to
that
level
work.
the JP Mars neutral jumps, and he tries to level 3 the neutral jump, and the level 3 whiffs right after.
That's painful.
I would just close the game.
Yeah,
I would just close the game.
Alt
It's not my
F4.
day.
Alt F4.
It's not your day. It's not your day, and that's okay. You know. It's
It
not
wasn't.
your day,
It wasn't your
and
day
that's
or your
fine.
turn.
That's fine. It's not your day. Close up the game. Load up some Minecraft. You know, something nice,
Some
relaxing.
League of Legends.
It's not your day.
Among Us.
No. League of Legends is not relaxing. No MOBA is relaxing.
MOBAs
It's not relaxing
MOBAs are
when they
essentially they're essentially team fighting games because you guys are
What's this?
strategizing. MOBAs are essentially team fighting games because you strategizing on how
Yeah.
to take out
What
your
it is
opponent.
team fighting game.
Yeah. Different characters have different strengths, different matchups.
It's just that you just have to trust that everybody in your game is doing their job properly, which is very scary. I mean, but that's the same for any team game. Never Rivals, Overwatch, Deadlock. You just have to trust that everybody in the game is doing their job, which can be a little bit scary sometimes because people don't like doing their job properly.
One of those things, man, when you go blindly into it, like unless you got a squad playing League, you know.
Yeah.
You know that the other people that you with, you're just gonna like find out whether or not
That
they
was
know
the
what
thing
they're
for
doing.
me with the Rivals. When I played Rivals, I didn't want to solo queue because I was like, these people are idiots. These people are stupid. They don't know what they're doing. And then we queued like as a 3-stack, and I was like, okay, this is fine. Time to do this. And then, yeah, we solo queue. Your DPS is 0-16. Your supporters 5k healing in 2 halves. Your tank is running up alone with no team behind him. It's like, okay, where's the surrender button? I think maybe we just wrap this one up, guys.
Yeah,
I don't think this is
let
scalable.
me just go and blow up the Nexus myself. I'm gonna do the other team a favor. They're gonna be a 6v4. Let's go.
But I mean, that's also just the thing. When you don't have a team, it's like you just have to accept that. You just have to accept it. Like, what are you gonna do, man? You don't have a team.
The stream is
Jeez.
buffering a lot. Yeah, weekend. I checked the Twitch, my stream manager, and yeah, our Twitch relay is bugging out, my guy. The Twitch relay, guys. I don't know if you guys have been taking note of the news, but there was a heavy DDoS attack in Southeast Asia, and that's sort of been messing up web services and internet connectivity situations for people on a global scale. So when did we have it? I think it was
We're
last week.
getting Wolf vs Gladius now, right?
Up 100%, 100%. So we are, because we don't have a Twitch server in South Africa, we connect via relay to the closest Twitch server, which is in London. So yeah, bro, we unfortunately are at the mercy of the distance from here to there. But one day, chat, one day Amazon will bless us with an actual server in South Africa. Hopefully I see it in my lifetime. Ooh, that's something I never want to see in my lifetime. Superman punch in the face. I don't ever want to get Superman punched in the face. That just feels like I'm just gonna hate myself for just ever.
I mean, the way Marissa does Superman punch is not the way people do Superman punch in real life.
Dude, I've watched a lot of MMA, and every time I see Superman punch down in MMA, the other brother either staggers or ends up sleeping.
That's because also it's like a move you don't really use early on. Like you're using that move quite late. It's quite late for that move.
Yep.
And when they pull it out, it's like they've set it up for a while now.
Yep, you gotta sneak that one in.
I didn't even know there was a combo. I
Kambiri.
didn't even know there was a combo. Just the walk. Oh my goodness.
Kambiri 1-0. Kambiri trying to speedrun here.
Not sure what Gambiri's got going on, but it seems he's got places to be.
It is a school night, so you know, maybe mommy's waiting in the other room, like. Maybe take class, Pio, draak klaar.
Maybe didn't finish his homework yet.
Yo, bro, that's one thing that I never had. I never had homework, bro. I was one of that. I'm gonna do my homework in class like this, so that I know when I get home, I can spend all my time at the arcade, bro. All my time.
I just didn't do my homework. Sorry, I just didn't do my homework.
When you get to tertiary level, though, how important is homework? Do you even get the thing like homework at tertiary level?
No, you do. You have to do like your readings and stuff. It definitely easy. I didn't do it, but I would say it's very important. I would have done a lot better if I did do it, but I didn't do it. But you should do it. Do your readings, guys. Do your readings and your assignments, guys.
So, at the tertiary level, if you don't do homework, how do you prepare for exams? Like, how do you know what it is that you need to focus on in order for you to have all the information that you need to complete not only the subject but also.
How do I do it?
Yeah,
I
I'm
look at the
curious.
scope. I look at the scope and then I go through the slides.
And is that like
Then I
the
make
same,
cue cards. I make cue cards. That's what I do.
and is that like the same across the board for all of tertiary education?
For me, yeah. I don't know if that strategy will work for other people, but that's worked for me. For somebody that doesn't want to do their work, that worked for me.
I hope
Like you
your
have to be
mommy,
good at scheming.
I hope your mommy and your daddy is not in stream right now. They just be like, deep
They
bastard.
know how I am. They know how it is. They know how it is.
Deep
They know,
bastard.
they know how I get down with the schoolwork. Even that I don't.
But you said you double majored, right?
Yeah.
God damn.
You have to double major in a general degree.
Study-
But
study
film didn't have any
everything.
tests though.
Study
It
everything.
was only
never
assignments,
fail
only
me.
essays. And essays you can like bullshit your way through.
But I feel like essays always test your perspective and whether or not you understand the content. So if you can show that you understand the content, then they can't really say no, it's not like that because
Yeah.
that is essentially
Especially
like a
with
testing.
film, because film is like they will basically ask you to analyze a film. Essentially.
Gambiti speed running their way into grand finals here for qualifier 1. Man, have we seen this matchup so many times. This looks very familiar. Very, very familiar. I don't know about you, but I feel like I've seen this movie before.
I definitely think that maybe we might see a cameo now. Maybe.
Is that a tell? Is that how you know
How I know what?
that somebody has been studying one of
I
our
don't know.
local legends?
I don't know anything like that. I don't know anything like that.
Gambiti is definitely.
Don't
been
ask
doing
me
that,
about
man.
that. Don't ask me. I don't know anything like that.
You know, there's one thing that I always notice, and I don't know if this is just a what's the phrase, placebo effect. Whenever I start the stream at 8 o'clock, every game goes final game, final round. When I start the stream at 7 o'clock, washes. Then it's like 2-0s, 2-0s, 3-1s, 3-0s. But the moment I start the stream at 8 o'clock, then it's like every game, final round, final game, final
I
round.
think you must maybe start the stream on time, then we can wrap it up sooner.
But I do start the stream on time, bro. I start the stream at 7. The matches
Yeah,
don't
then we
start
must
at
wait
7.
30 minutes for this guy. He's oh no, I'm away. Oh, we must wait for 15 minutes for this guy.
Bro,
Then away this guy is. That way they respond to his messages.
one of the
You
things...
must start putting your foot down here. Oh, that was wow. What a oh wow.
that was
What a
well done.
perfect parry. Perfect parry into dive kick.
That was
no.
was commentator's blessing, bro. You said put your foot down, and that foot came down like in. I'm trying to not swear. It's one of my things I'm trying to do. I'm trying to
Burnout level 2.
I'm trying to not curse
Unblockable.
anymore, man. Trying to keep it clean. Trying to keep the commentary PG. Or PC. Or both. Keeping the PC
Ideally
right now.
both, yeah.
Yep, keeping the PC is loud, Mac, for the punish counter.
I mean, I think we saw from this weekend's World Warrior a matchup that Lau definitely struggled in before. A lot more accustomed to, a lot more acclimated to this matchup. A lot more confident in this matchup as well.
That's one of the things that when you play a single character and you devote your time, effort to that
Ouch.
character, is learning matchups, because you then know what your character can do or can't do in that matchup and how you can navigate that matchup to your advantage. That's exactly what Lala's doing right now. He's just picking his spots, when to attack, when to defend, and pops the
Lal
level
with
two.
the downs here, with the downs, just baiting, trying to, and the fake ghosts, down, fake ghost, just trying to pull that level 3, saying, come, I know you want a level 3, come, bring that level 3, I'm waiting. Arms wide open.
That's one of the layers that he's applying to his game right now, is that he knows that Cammy does have the option from full screen to snipe out any ghost or pierces. But again, hyper aware of the fact that that is a reality and a possibility when Cammy has 3 stacks, and then just
No DP,
Oh, what
no
do you
DP,
mean?
and he gets back thrown for it.
Yep. Oh, in burnout now. Are we gonna see character switch after this? Ooh, gets put mashing. The actions on the level 1 could potentially
Nice
put down
reaction,
Mac
but
in
still a very
burnout
scary
here.
situation here for Kambiri.
Just full committing to the target combo.
Keeping him at full screen now. Relying to get
Working
in.
that drive bot, dude. It's the mental damage, the emotional damage, the mental stack, dude. There's so many things that this matchup has you looking out for, and right now, what more can we say? What more need we say? Juno in chat
We
saying
need to say that Kambiri needs to pull something out, yeah.
Yep, he said
Figure something out.
Can BD plays Chan Li too? That's crazy. Must be a coincidence. Ah, absolutely.
Kambiri backing up now, knows that Lal has a tendency to jump in the corner. Just letting him get it into that range where Lal likes to jump. No DP though when the jump finally comes. Taking his time now, knows he has a half lead, doesn't need to take any huge risks.
I mean, you don't need to, dude. You are ahead by a game and a round. So hang back, let your level 3 build, let little buddy overcommit, wait for the error, and then from there, smoke him.
Huge jump in, no conversion, but gets the low forward afterwards. pace of the game is slowing down now. That's right where JP wants things to be. Perfect dive kick, gets the throw. Pushing his advantage now. Pushing in. In the corner now. Going for the jab pressure. Scared of the amnesia. Trying to go for something a little lighter. Doesn't want to get punished for it.
3 stacks available on either side here. Kambiri looking to force the issue mid-screen, but Lal Mac backing up, letting the drive while Bolt gets the big jump, but not really gets a second chance at confirming into big damage. Goes for the corner setup with the portal. Wolf on the grab. Okay.
But the portal to cover him though.
Ooh. What a backdash by Kambiri.
Does that punish? Oh, it does. Not out of the woods yet though.
Yep,
Can you confirm here for Lal? Will win him the round.
Kambiri had that punish on deck, but now needs to close the door so that they can go. Oh, did not stick a foot
The
out.
jumping doesn't come out.
Oh, that was a light confirm. He thought he had the spacing correct and would confirm with a light and then just kill with a tap, but that's taking it though.
No, he did press a button on the jump in. He just pressed it like too close to the ground and the animation didn't like come out.
Oh no, this is not where you want to be. Oh, gets
And
clipped
that's-
into the level 3.
Very unfortunate.
One of those instances where playing the patient game works against you. Lao Mac 2 games to 0. Potential final game.
The
No
problem
character
is
switch.
that the problem is that when you are willing to give JP so much space, you have to be ready when the jump eventually comes. When the jump or the whiff comes, you have to be ready to punish it. And unfortunately, we're just not seeing that out of Cambodia. The jump is coming, but there's no DP to punish it.
That's one of the things that's really hard to do consistently in this game is anti-air. Like certain people have their anti-airs unlocked, and then certain people just are able to jump at arcs and timing that just throws off whether or not you have those anti-airs on. And JP, that crouching C is probably one of the best anti-airs in the game that doesn't require any kind of special input, but the ghost into the corner depletes what little
That was
left
command
of the
grab.
grab. Yep.
Not ready for that option. The use of the fake ghost, the real ghost, but not ready for the command grab. But gets a good jump in here and a punish on the PI.
Manages to take around Kambiri, but he's 2 games down. JP never out, even though he's down. Full screen pressure. Ghost, Pierce, Portal, Departed. Pick your poison. You are hard stuck. Ooh. Have to respect this pressure. Ooh, what a work punish. Not going for any weak expenditure. Gets the hooligan going wall to wall with the pressure right now. Corner to corner. What a walk under. Okay, looking for one confirm into a super. Will seal this
He
game.
touch here.
Yep, just needs one.
Will we
It's
see?
just
Will we see the EX
a
hooligan?
little touch. That is one way to neutral skip into a game, but you need to be careful. Oh, what a 8 to 8.
Oh, very nice.
What a
Punish
call
on the portal there.
Loud, menacing.
Takes the grab.
Menacing.
Strong defense from Cambodia. Not getting opened up. Takes every grab.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Wow, what a conversion!
Dude,
Amazing conversion on the
make
eight
a
on the.
wish combo if I ever saw one.
Yeah, that's what I was saying though.
Make a wish combo. Needs to be careful now that level 3 is stacked. Just walk up the
Another tick.
stones. Oh, but
DP!
jeez, bro.
And Cambodia gets around a game on the board.
Okay, could this be the shift in momentum that Kambiri needs to fight back from being 2 games down? Puts 1 on the board. Oh, off the corner we go.
Now looking a bit uncomfortable here, not used to this kind of pace when he has to chase down his opponent.
And that's kind of what you want to lead into if you are Kambiri, right? You want to find the places where you know he's going to be uncomfortable and dragging into the mud with you. Why? Because you have a character with high mobility, that down to the idol, but it should be able to close up without spinning any super meter. Can be another round on the board. Successive 3 unanswered rounds on the side of Kambiri. Just weaving menacingly. He's getting into this point where he's conditioning Lau Mac not to play his game. He's not putting out any ghost pierces or portals, but the jump in and the side switch. Trying to get something started and does find the ignition button. We reset into the throw. That's 50% of life. Oof, just menacing with his light buttons. Oh, jeez, dash up ghost.
Really nice spacing trap there from Lal Mac.
Oh man, and just like that, it's like all that hard work he put in. Now it's like, okay, he's on final game, final round. But will one of those people, I mean, Kambiri, if he's been studenting the master, one of those people that will attack, one of those people that never ever counts themselves out of the situation. That's good.
Tries to go for the jab air throw punish there on the amnesia. Couldn't get the air throw out though.
I agree with the spin the meter, get your drive bar back, start applying the full steam pressure.
We see another down trying to bait the level 3 on a wake up. Oh, but Will's got the real reactions. Doesn't need to see the down, just needs to see the spike itself.
That is Kambiri reactions. Other people don't have those
Yeah, sorry.
reactions.
Oh yeah, sorry, can't be reactions.
No.
Back throw now.
Drive rush. Tick throw.
Another throw.
Oh, they trade. One touch on either side.
Now getting dangerous with the meter finish now.
Yep, just hanging back. Just hanging back. OD dive. Nobody. Oh, but the light confirm on the punish on the landing frames. Kambiri equaling things up. It is 2-2 potentially grand finals reset. But it's still a race to 1 for Lyle.
Lal struggling here with a switch up in playstyle, switch up in tempo, not able to find a new rhythm in this new pace of the game.
One of the things that you need to have as a fighting game player is adaptability. Part of having
Adaptability and the number of playstyles that you can throw on. You need to be able to rush down. Can you rush down? Can you play back? Can you switch up your playstyle between the rounds? Are you able to do that? Or will you be same old from game to game?
But dude, that's one
What a
of the
conversion.
things that JP does so well is that he can just stick to his game plan, man. It's on the other guy to risk it. It's on the other guy to commit. It's on the other guy to find the openings and find and weave. And then he finds the confirm.
It is on the other guy. It is on the other guy, but it seems that Lal's really struggling here with a switch up in tempo from Kambiri, where Kambiri is saying, hey, you don't want to come to me, I don't want to come to you. And
Let's
Lal's
both-
really struggling here saying, wait, you're not coming?
That's
Another side switcher.
That's one of the things we said about that we spoke about earlier. That it was mentioned that one of the things that he needs to do is have the fundamentals. He just looks like he's playing isn't a personal issue and isn't playing into the obvious JP game plan. He starts overcommitting and committing to things that a more seasoned player with fundamentals wouldn't do.
Oh!
The overhead.
My
Disgusting.
goodness, in the clutch. In the clutch, pulls it out of his bag. Hasn't shown that option raw once, but pulls it out when he needs it most.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen of the dungeon. It is going to be Lyle Mack taking first place for the qualifier 1. So how we do things here on CRZY 8's is that we take the top 2 people from each week qualifying and they go into grand finals. So Will, Lyle, you guys can relax for the next 3 weeks. You guys can chill and enjoy the action as other people try and fight their way through this bracket to lock themselves into a potential final slot. Please, I had a lekker time, my bro. What about you?
I had a good time. There were some nice matches. This new Kambiri guy, you know, I really wasn't expecting much from him. Never played against him before, but I was pleasantly surprised by what he showed, and I think that it's going to be fun seeing this Kambiri guy going into the finals in 4 weeks' time.
My apologies. Tonight is week 1, so yeah. 3 more qualifiers to go if we make our way towards that final situation. But let me have a look at the calendar real quick. Ooh, I have exams coming up, so we'll probably run.
Nerd.
We'll probably run qualifier 1, qualifier 2, and then I'm gonna be offline for like 2 weeks, and I think we'll come back on the 17th. If I'm looking at my exam calendar correctly, I should probably do that and send out the expectations. You know what to. 20th. So I think CRZY comes back just in time so that people can warm up for the next one as well. That is kind of why this platform exists, why this format exists. It's to continually keep our local talent in this engaged state of always playing at a high level week in and week out to prepare themselves on an annual basis, man. But yeah, I am not going to keep you guys any longer. I am super tired here. Thank you so much for hanging out with us this evening on CRZY. I am 5. That is Freeze. I think Bionic is online.
Thanks for coming, guys.
I think Bionic is online. Let me send you guys over to Bionic. Bionic is probably, yeah, he said this is the last stream that he is going to be doing before he welcomes his son into the craziness that is planet Earth. So yeah, guys, appreciate you hanging out. We will be back on Monday as we start our Crazy 8's qualifier for Tekken 8. That was an absolute blast on Monday. Like, if you into some Tekken 8, if you're just into watching fighting games in general, or if you just want to show up and support your boy, please stick out. Next week Monday, Crazy 8's for Tekken. It's gonna be a banger. But peace from me.
See you around, guys.